You're listening to iCannabisRadio.com.
I'm a little
You're listening to Sexpot Radio, and here's a host, Jenny Cush.
Welcome to Sexpot Radio, everyone. This is a fabulous Tuesday night. Why did my chair not squeak this entire time, and now all of a sudden it's all...
Not squeaking?
for weird.
I don't know.
It's like all funky feeling. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and if you're not tuning in live, thanks for going
listening
over to
recorded,
YouTube
wherever
and
you are.
Listening to our recorded stuff. Today is Tuesday, March 19th. There's been a lot of crazy things happening. A lot of changes, a lot of good, a lot of bad. I don't know.
It's a weird world out there.
Yes.
A weird world. I think that, clearly the world didn't end on 2012 or on December 21st, 2012. I mean, maybe it did for some people.
It's going to end slowly.
But
and
I
painfully.
think that it really seems like people just got dumber overall.
Yes.
Like, just driving down the road, fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, the best way to prevent road rage and keep people safe and sane...
It's for y'all to stay home.
Yeah, that too. Absolutely. But if you
Stay
feel that
out
you
of my
must
way.
go out, it's, just try to work... Oh, God, see, I don't even know what to say, because I want to say try to work with the system. It makes me want to kill myself to even say that. But, if you want to be a rebel, you got to choose to do it right. Like, you're not doing a good job rebelling, going 40 miles an hour in the fucking fast lane.
Right.
Even going 65 in the fast lane, you don't need to be in that lane. You need to get the fuck over. In many states, it is state law that slower traffic needs to keep right.
Keep right.
Or left lane for
Except
passing
for
only.
passing.
So if you're flying at 85 miles an hour and you're passing everybody and nobody's behind you, you can be in that lane. But if somebody's riding your ass and you're going, say, 70, 75, and you think, oh, I'm speeding, I can be in this lane. No, get the fuck over. Somebody wants to run you down. You are part of the problem. Get over. Please. Spread the word. Really. I mean, it just takes a little effort, and we can help clear up the highway from stupid people.
Dude, the highway was moving at about 5 miles an hour today.
Yeah.
In the left lane.
Yeah. People get in the left lane and they think, well, I need to exit in like 20 miles, so I'm good right here.
You drive an automatic.
Thank God.
Driving a manual in like 10 mile an hour traffic on the interstate just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You're like riding along in first, second, maybe if you're lucky.
I have a fucking motor sitting in somebody's kitchen. I just can't seem to get a hold of this guy anymore. Makes me mad, but whatever.
I'd kind of like to throw that name out there.
I'm really getting tired of fucking of just people and their shitty business practices. I mean, we all fuck up, and we're all humans, and shit. But God damn it, if you say that you're going to do something, then fucking do it. Especially if it's been paid for.
Right.
I bought a motor for a car.
Apparently
in
it's sitting in his mother's kitchen.
Yeah. It's a nice motor. Great motor swap, complete. It's already paid
Makes
for.
for a great dining room table stand.
Apparently.
I mean,
But it'd be nice if I could get it put in my car. I had another thing where I had a 33-day deadline, and it's turned into 50 days, and it's like, God damn it, and I got another thing, fucking the Webster. They're slow as fuck. They sent me broken trash piece of shit, and fuck, I just hate people.
Did they ever
I hate
answer
stupid
you
shit.
about
Slowly.
this shit?
Yeah, and they said that they got the serial number for the unit, and they're working on the
When
warranty.
you buy something directly from someone, I don't think you should have to deal with
and
the
it shows up
warranty shit.
shitty, and they should say, send it back, we'll send you a new one, we'll take care of this, don't you
Right.
worry about it. Especially when I told them, hey, I'm going to order several more, can you fucking help me?
Right.
I've got a kitchen, these things are going into, I need them right fucking now. And I bought one, and it arrived broken, and I've had it now for 10 days, and I can't
Still
seem to
not
get
really
anybody
sure what
to
was wrong
return
with it.
it.
Like it smelled like burnt plastic.
No, it's supposed to heat up
and
evenly
shit.
everywhere. It's a countertop warmer, and it only heats up on one side and pretty much melts everything.
It smelled like
and smokes,
shit,
and
yeah.
it smells really bad. Doesn't heat up on the bottom, doesn't really heat up the water. It's just going to burn the house down. So it's been since last Friday, which we're up to, what, like 9 or 10 days now? So
Last Friday.
not last Friday, but
Friday before
2 Fridays
last.
ago. There we go. 2 Fridays ago. So, fuck.
Yep.
Fuck with somebody who's got a radio show, and we'll make you famous. So, Webster, you're failing. There's another company I'm just not going to mention because they're just slow, But
Right.
they're doing a good job, so I'm not gonna bust their balls. But
Hopefully you get it in the
we're
next
at-
couple of days and
we're at
everything
day
will be all
50.
right.
Well, in theory, it's supposed to be here tomorrow, so I'm not going to stress anymore. I'm just tired of people that say, "Oh, I'm going to do this for you," and then I say, "Okay, well, here's money." Bam, I do everything I'm going to do, and they just can't, And I just seem to find people that just suck. So I just fuck people. Is about where I'm at right now. So thankfully, this is a show about sex and pot, 2 awesome things. Because even if you're not getting laid, you can still jerk off. And if you don't have any pot, fuck, dude, life sucks. So that's really all you can do. So,
It doesn't totally suck without pot. Okay.
but it's a whole lot better with. I mean, granted,
Right.
it's not for everybody. Everybody's got their drug, their crutch, their thing. Whether it's a hobby, it's like my ex-wife's addicted to running now. Everybody's got their things where they're just hooked on something. So it's like I'm hooked on being pain-free, and I like weed. Weed helps me be pain-free and euphoric and happy. So I like weed. I'm not addicted to weed, but I like it a lot.
Right.
I like hash too. We're going to talk about dab safety later, but I don't think we've said vagina or penis or anything enough tonight, or at all. So we'll have to get to some of that later, given that this
We will
is
get to some of that later.
some sex talk shit. But
Yeah.
well, it's sex and pot, which is why we're going to talk about dab safety later, because I've seen some news reports where dumbass news anchor thinks, oh, this is going to be a great story. I'm going to scare the fuck out of people, tell them that there's a new like heroin-based, crack-like fucking substance that people make from marijuana, and they could die. This is great. And they sensationalize the story. So we're going to talk a little bit about dab safety and the truth of it tonight. So, and we'll probably talk about it every single time we do a show, just until it gets through, because some of us have to put out some sort of positive shit, because the media is certainly doing a terrible job.
Yes, they are. But we're media too, so.
The mainstream media, my bad.
Right.
Correct. The mainstream media, when you see your Fox News, which isn't really news, when you see ABC, CBS, any of them that are starting to get into it, and throughout the year, the stories will start to grow and will get crazier, I'm sure, as people are blowing themselves up. So not only will we be talking about dab safety, but we'll be talking about blasting safety as well. And it'll be really simple, so we'll do that later.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Oh my God, I will.
I don't
really
even
will.
know
I don't
where
want to
I'm
die.
at.
I have a lot of questions about dabs. How to make them? Can you do it at home? Can anyone just do it with some homemade, your own trim?
We will talk about that later.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yes,
Talk
we
about
will
that
definitely
here.
talk about
Little-
that later.
little
'Cause-
bit.
Yes.
First, on a little more serious note, I do want to talk about
serious?
what. Yes, more serious.
More serious than helping people stay alive.
Yes.
This is going to be awesome.
No, not really.
Equally as serious.
I know. I just wanted to bring it up that our dear friend Niles passed away this last week.
Oh, that's
And-
definitely serious.
Absolutely.
Yes. And so, anyway, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. will be his funeral at the Church of the Risen Christ Catholic Church at 3060 South Monaco Parkway, Denver, Colorado. If any of you knew Niles, let's be there to celebrate his life. Because I know that he wouldn't want us sitting here around mourning him.
No.
He was a very happy person all the time. So, and also there will be a celebration of his life at the Hood Lab tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. till 10 o'clock. Tomorrow being March 20th, by the way.
Or if you're listening to this on YouTube, it was a long time ago.
Yesterday or last week.
You
or a
missed
month
out
ago.
already.
Anyway, but you can still celebrate his life, even
Absolutely.
if it is a
Every
month
day.
from now.
By just living positive every day.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So that will be at Hood Lab, which is at 3354 Larimer Street in Denver. Come on out, join us. Good food, drinks, some hash smoking. the way Niles would like it.
Yeah.
And then also tomorrow, another event that's coming up is Hemp Cleans, which is an event that will be hosted at the Denver Capitol, which is a hemp lobby day, Wednesday, March 20th from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Hemp Cleans will be hosting a day of hemp education in front of Governor Hickenlooper's office. Come down, join them in supporting industrial hemp in the state of Colorado.
On hell, if you're already down here, you can help, and it may already be too late, but we need to talk to Hickenlooper already about vetoing half the damn gun-grabbing bills that went through, but I don't even want to start
There's
talking
a lot
about
of
that
things
right
that
now.
need to be chit-chatted about with
Right, so if you're going to be at the
Hickenlooper,
Capitol, just tell them they're all doing a pretty shitty job, and if you don't know why, just do a little bit of research. Just a little bit of research. Don't watch TV. They're just feeding you full of shit. It's propaganda. But do a little research and learn. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
Yep, that's... Yep.
Well, all right.
Dude, my kids were slightly offended that I don't watch TV over this last weekend. They're like, what do you mean you haven't seen this commercial? I'm like, dude, I don't like commercials, so I don't watch TV.
High five.
I hate commercials. Most of them are terrible.
I sent him a message. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like,
my bad.
I'm watching a little bit of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in between commercials. Like,
That's a good show.
It is a good show. Like, I haven't seen that show for
It's
so
funny.
long. I had to sit down and watch it for a little bit. It was kind of funny. But yeah, commercials. Fuck, commercials suck, dude.
Commercials do suck.
So long and dumb.
Well, and they have Netflix at my mom's house. I was like, why aren't you watching Netflix? And they're like, oh, we don't know how. Well, I don't know how to run your TV to turn this crap off, so somebody needs to help me. Craziness. What are you doing over there?
Well, I've got a message that says that our video keeps freezing and then blacking out until refresh happens.
Well, sometimes it happens to me. It's the connections of everyone else.
Oh, I couldn't on my Mac yesterday at home. I was trying to listen to Georgia's show, and all I could get was the dinging sound from the chat, but the picture wouldn't come up. But I think it's my computer, because when I did it on a different computer, it worked. So I don't know what's going on with that damn thing. Yeah. I need somebody, if anyone would like to volunteer to come and help me figure out my Macs, because I've pretty much switched over from PC to Mac completely now. And I'm so fucking confused. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's a switch.
No idea. Like, I finally discovered this eject button the other day when I was trying to figure out why I couldn't get my disk out of my computer. Like,
and you got to press it a couple times.
I'm like, how the fuck do I get this? I didn't even know the button existed.
Yeah.
And I've had this for a while, and I've been working on the Macs at the shop since I started there like a year ago, and it was confusing.
It is.
I can't get the hard drive thing to come up.
It's a HDD.
If you know, that'd be sweet. If you want to come over one day, we'll dab out and
I do
have some education.
I need it.
I was in computer information systems.
Yes.
So it's a lot of boring crap.
Yay. It's okay. As long as you can show me once and I can write notes down, I can figure it out forever.
Oh, absolutely.
I just need to be shown one time and I'm all right.
I'll explain it simply, because that's how I know it.
I'm trying to figure out how to link them all together and make the calendars work together.
It's a challenge.
I'm like, I thought I put this on my calendar. No, I didn't. I put it on the other one. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. You were talking about traffic earlier, and there was something that I wanted to bring up. I saw, 5 different people today in traffic with, headphones on. And I'm talking
That's
headphones.
illegal.
It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, that's a bad word.
Yes.
It's silly because...
It's my fucking show, Sam.
Georgia doesn't like that word.
I'm Jenny fucking Cush, and I'll say fucking if I fucking want to.
No, that's okay. That's not the word.
Oh, that other word.
Some people do get offended
okay.
I'm not offended.
over the word
Georgia
retarded.
kind of gets a little upset.
Yeah,
And it's like...
but I understand.
It's like...
But she forgives me.
And I do, to a point, but these things happen. This is America. We have the right to free speech.
Absolutely.
I mean, you have the right to be offended, but you pretty much have to keep that shit to yourself.
Try to do a little stoicism.
See, my thing is I don't actually call people retarded.
No.
I call things retarded.
Yeah, and I feel there's different. I have a mentally disabled cousin.
Right.
I wouldn't say she's retarded. I think people who think the Earth is flat or that marijuana is a dangerous drug
Are retarded.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
if
the
you're
word
born
faggot.
with a
you know?
mental-
It
yeah.
doesn't really have anything to do with gay people anymore. It's
No,
the
not
word has
exactly.
transpired meanings throughout history.
Absolutely.
And
Gay.
it's doing it again. It really doesn't have any. And even gay, almost like that's gay. That doesn't even have anything to do with
Exactly.
with
Being
being
homosexual.
anymore.
Right.
It's
Changed.
just a word.
Yeah, so there's different meanings in words.
So
Absolutely.
the times have changed. So ladies
But
and gentlemen, it's time to relax a little.
What did you say was fucking retarded?
Wearing headphones in traffic.
Oh, yeah, I was
Yes.
pulled over for that in Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure
Really?
it's illegal everywhere.
Dude, I've
I think
seen so many
everything's
people
illegal
with
in
earbuds.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
If somebody's honking at you and you
Yeah.
have headphones on, they're not going to hear you.
Well, the main issue is that if an emergency vehicle is approaching,
yeah, you're not going to hear
you're
it.
not going to hear it. I had my stereo on and my windows rolled up when I was a teenager, and I was taking my girlfriend at the time to work, and we were in Broomfield, and I went through a green light, busy intersection, went through a green light, heard a siren somewhere, couldn't figure out which way it was coming from. No big deal. It was green light. Went through the green light, boom, right into a cop. You know? And so it was a scary day. Still, that was just with my fucking stereo on and my windows up. So headphones, fuck that. I mean, I see why, but I also see why people want to wear them, because why spend $1,000 on a car stereo that sounds good when you can buy a $200 pair of fucking Beats or Bose headphones that thump in your ear and fuck the world.
Because somebody's going to hit you and kill you.
Well, yeah,
That's why.
that's about as safe as texting while driving or drinking and driving or.
Sometimes I don't want others to hear my music. But it sounds good to me when it's loud.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, I understand the reason why you would want to do it.
Yeah.
It's just.
People that play accordion music in their car should not have stereos.
Oh, yeah, and really
Just
annoying
saying.
music.
Right.
Any
But see, and that's-
music that annoys me,
That's
you
all.
should
That's all
not.
personal taste, though, because I
That's
like to
very
fly
subjective.
down the street
But it's
jamming
offensive
Slayer,
to me.
Slayer really loud, and I know that if I pull up next to Grandma and Grandpa
Nick Sherman.
or Billy and Susan Christian, they don't want to hear "South of Heaven" blaring through my fucking stereo, which is respectable. I want to hear it, but they don't, and I understand that.
I was
That's-
so
that's fair.
thankful when I got in the car with my friend this week to she's my friend's wife. I mean, we became friends on the ride. I mean, 24 hours in a car with somebody, you're either going to get
Yeah.
along or you're not. And I get in the car and she's like, "So what kind of music do you like?" And then she goes, "Let me rephrase that. What kind of music do you not like?" And I was
That's a
like,
good
"I'll
question.
pretty much listen to anything." And she goes, "As long as that anything isn't country, we're going to get along just fine." And I was
Awesome.
like, "Oh, thank God. Thank God." Especially since she's from Kansas. Like, her
I don't like
husband's from
country.
Montana. I'm like, I'm screwed. Like, but no, it was good. And her kids were all jamming out and shit, too. Like, it was fun.
That's awesome.
Great fun. Me and 3 kids and a dog.
Mm.
It was great.
And a dough.
And a dog. A big dog, too.
Big dog.
A big husky named
English.
Shadow.
There's some huge dog. English bull mastiff.
Oh, mastiffs are humongous.
Gentle giants.
Humongous. I love them, though. They're so pretty.
I'm getting a bloodhound one day.
Nice. I kind of want a dog. I was told that I can't get a dog
Why?
until I have a yard.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
we
good
need a
idea.
yard.
I just want a little dog. A little dog's not going to
The
care
little
about me.
dogs still make little poops, and they still don't want to just be cooped up all day by themselves.
That's true. You-
But see, I don't have a job now, so I can go outside and hang out with them.
there's a lot of parks.
Yeah,
here.
but dogs are like at least roughly a 10-year commitment, which is
Right.
just kind of terrible when you think about saying
I
it
think
that
that's
way.
their lifespan, right?
But it's roughly their lifespan, 10 to 15
That makes
years.
them 70 years old, you know.
Right.
Right, in doggy years,
It's a
and
long
that's
time,
great and
10
all,
years.
but I'm just saying, how long are you planning on not having a job?
Is this a serious question?
Fuck yeah, it's a serious question, because little Yippee in a couple
I
of
guess
weeks
maybe I
is
should
gonna
start
need-
looking for a job.
It's going to need some attention. Well, you don't
It's
have
been
to.
a whole day, technically.
Yeah, no, you totally don't have to right now. We're good for the month and shit. But
I have my bills paid up through the end of April. We're all good.
mostly,
Mostly. Just my cell phone
we're doing
bill,
all
you know,
right
little Excel
right
sheet.
now. So it's just something there to keep in mind. Little Yippee fucking come April, May, June is going to need a fucking somebody to entertain him for 8 hours a day.
If I still
Oh.
had the job that I had, I could have just taken him to work.
You can get 2 dogs so they can entertain themselves.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
See, Sam knows.
Fuck. That's not helping. That's the right answer, but no.
I want a miniature Yorkie so bad, and I want to name it Gizmo and love it forever. I could get one named Gizmo and E.T.
Awesome.
My 2 favorite movie characters.
What do they look like?
No, because I want a dog of
They're
decent
adorable.
size. You know who has awesome dogs is Jimmy. The 2 little black dogs that he has that are like black labs, except they're like midgets. Midget. Which is another word that I know is offensive, but just fuck off. Unless you're Georgia, and then
His
I'm
dogs
sorry.
are cute, but they yap a lot.
Well, yeah, but like a dog that size, that kind of cute, you know.
Okay, this is a miniature Yorkie.
Oh, there's
Okay.
that's what you have?
No, that's not what he has.
Not Hayes and Diesel, but I saw a super small
Do
dog
you?
look just like
What?
that in Christmas time.
It's so cute.
that's not.
It wasn't it?
like that.
It's so cute. Oh my god.
They're just adorable.
You can't just get one of those.
I know, right? I need a little boy and girl, and then they can just
Well, I don't
have
know. Oh,
fun together.
Okay,
We'll get them
boy and
fixed,
girl?
but they can still have
They'll
fun.
fight. Maybe.
So, speaking of pets, so my daughter has this cat.
I like cats.
Fucking gorgeous cat. I don't really like cats.
They don't. I like 'em.
Cats are too uptight for me.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
They're like,
That's true.
I would like you to pet me, but if you don't, fuck you. And they like walk away, you know?
Thank you.
So this cat, his name was Lily when he was born because they thought that he was a girl. And then as my daughter put it, his balls dropped and his identity changed. So then he became Billy. But I think he's very, very, very sexually confused now because he keeps trying to hump the other the dogs at the house.
Well,
But he's also been fixed. So he's kind of...
I don't think he's confused. I think he's just horny.
He was a girl, and then he
I
had
don't think he
balls,
knew.
And now he has
Being
no
called
balls.
Lily for an animal that hears it doesn't understand that Lily is a female name. It's not
Right.
like, I keep
I'm
calling me
sure
a
he
female and I
doesn't.
got a wiener. Why is it
He
doing
had
that?
he had a pink collar for a long time. Like
It
my
didn't
mom
care.
made him go get a new collar.
I think
It
they're
didn't care.
colorblind.
It really didn't care.
But so now he's Lily Billy. So
Right. And cats, most cats don't even come when you call them. They don't care.
No,
Cats
they
are, cats
Right?
are bitches, you know.
he's totally cool though. Like he has all of his front toes are declawed. So like he's not really super, you know.
Is his back claws?
Scratchy.
Probably not.
His back claws are not because he's kind of an inside-outside cat, so they wanted him to still be able to defend himself.
Right.
But my mom was like bitching about it because they charge per toe when they declaw him.
Oh, they do.
This cat has 26 toes. Like, so his front paws, like each paw's like that.
Why?
Like, it's crazy. Like I think he's inbred.
That's
Like,
insane.
That's what happens when you don't neuter and spay your pets. They
They
meet
just-
up with other
brothers and sisters,
Oh,
they
it's like-
make more pets.
Oh, you know, there's a cat. There's a specific type of cat that has 2 heads. They don't live long, but they
Oh,
have
wow.
like 2 faces.
Whoa.
Can't remember what they're called,
Oh, wow.
but they don't live long. But you can
Huh.
get them. Actually, I don't think they breed
Weird.
them.
They probably like.
I think it's like an accident.
It's probably a recessive trait that happens. It may be a Siamese twin.
Yeah, it
of
has
some
2
sort.
faces. I mean, I think 2 noses and like 4 eyes and 2
Wow.
mouths. Yeah.
That would be some trippy shit.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, look, my cat. Rarity.
It would be weird to be that. So
Oh.
would you see out of everything? Would you be able to function with everything? Would you be 2 separate identities? Would there
I
be
think
2?
there's
It'd be
one
just like
brain.
Siamese twins, I think, having to like work together. I guess if they only have one brain.
Can they know?
Then it would-
Is
then
it
it
one
would-
consciousness or 2?
That's a
And there'd be like one consciousness for one subconsciousness.
Right.
So you have 4. You'd be like, oh, this son of a bitch, kill me now.
holy fuck. That would
Right?
be so crazy.
Too many voices in the house.
It's hard enough being a normal-ish person.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
whatever normal is. But see, and that's the thing. I think we're all retarded. Where that's where it's like I don't think that we should single somebody out just because they're a little,
Right.
you know, because
We're
some
all
of those
little.
people are much fucking happier than I mean, look at all the
Ignorance is bliss.
yeah. I mean, look at the. I mean, if you define what retarded is, to me, retarded is kind of excessively stupid. Is what
Right.
it's sort of become
Right.
meaning to me, and God, the rat race is pretty fucking retarded. You know, you're born, you are bred, you go to school, you're bred some more, you go more school, you're bred some more, you go to work, you work, you die, and it's over, and that's it. Oh, wait, you might get to retire if you're lucky, if you make it that long, if you survive all this bullshit. All right, that's depressing.
Yeah.
We haven't said pussy or vagina yet enough tonight. Oh, wait, those are the same things. But that's okay, because pussy and vagina is awesome. I just wanted to put that out there. If you have a pussy and vagina, kudos to you and much love to you. If you don't have a pussy and vagina, that is okay too, because dudes are, well, dudes. So we're awesome too, just not in the same way that chicks are. So.
Sorry, I'm like over here texting people what?
No, that's okay. I was just saying how awesome
I'm so
chicks are.
sorry. We're going to talk at 7 o'clock. We are going to call Tony from River Rock, and we're going to talk a little bit about the rule of
some of their
not
policy.
selling to people under the age of 21, even if they have a red card.
That was my experience, but I'm not upset. I was upset at the time. Who wouldn't be? If you walk a mile.
Right. No, it's always
But
kind
I
of upsetting when you
understand.
walk in and you think that you can do something. And
Yeah, I
it's
called and they're like, I called them and they said, I asked how many strains they have. I'm pretty sure they said 70.
they have a lot.
What? 70 strains?
So,
I know
yeah.
they grow rare dankness grows for them, or some strains.
Scott
Scott.
does. They actually have several growers over there, and basically what they do is each grower has their own warehouse, so it's not a collab between several people.
Scott's in Spain, right?
No, he's here.
Oh, he's here?
He was in Spain, and then he came back here.
Cool.
They're doing their thing here. I think they're going
Colorado.
back to Spain soon, but they do have a grow over there as well. What was I gonna say?
That's like a dad.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, they have several different grows, and then each grower has their own assistants that help them, and some of them grow hydro, some are all organic, some soil, you know what I mean.
Well, I heard they were good,
Right.
and it was just unfortunate that I couldn't go because I'm a medical
I guess,
patient.
fortunately, if you have that many growers doing their own different thing in a different warehouse,
Right.
if somebody fucks up, it's not all fucked up.
Right,
right?
that's good.
Oh, man, we
70
lost our whole
strains.
grow.
Yeah, I know people that.
Right.
Like,
It happens.
and
It
stuff,
happens. I know, there was some issues at a warehouse a couple weeks ago. Not last weekend before, where their power went out, so they had to turn on generators, and they had to sit up there all night long because the security system wasn't working. So they had to be up there to make sure that the generator stayed on, filled up with gas, all that fun stuff. So definitely some things that can happen. It is what it is. We already talked about business etiquette and all that shit, didn't we?
Shit. Yeah.
business etiquette.
Oh, more or less.
Ish.
Kind of touched on it. I just wish that more businesses, fuck. It seems like when I was a kid, and maybe everybody says that, but it seems like when I was growing up, there was that point where the customer's always right. And that's certainly not the case. So that had to change, and that's good that it did. But there's a certain point where it seems like companies just stop fucking caring. And they're just like, oh, you got a fucking picture or you got a burger that doesn't look anything like the picture? Do we give a fuck? No. Get the fuck out of here.
It just seems like they think, okay, so I pissed this one customer off, there's going to be 10 more to follow. But that's not how it is. If you piss people off enough, nobody's going to come.
Enough, but you can definitely get away with just shitting on somebody's fucking parade a little bit more this day and age. Which is kind of sad. But it is what it is, As a business, we all try. I work with a small company, and we certainly try our goddamnedest to do what we can for you, but we also don't want to deal with people's shit either. So I understand it's just how things are changing. We just, nobody wants to deal with anybody's shit anymore. So really, I guess we just got to figure out what the problem is that it goes back to people being just excessively stupid. So stop being stupid.
Right?
Yeah, listen to Sex Spot more. Maybe more. Then maybe you'll be educated.
Well, I don't know if we're exactly spitting out educational type stuff here all the time, but
We try.
You'll be more educated than you were.
we do try.
Slightly more educated.
We hope you're not more stupid for listening to this. Some moments, but some moments we try to have this entertaining.
Yeah, it's just entertainment.
And some moments it's serious,
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Get
Informative.
the fuck out of the left lane, serious.
I don't drive.
Get out of the fucking left lane, take your headphones off, put the cell phone down, and fucking drive.
Just drive.
Point A to point B.
Yeah.
No
So-
bullshit in between, okay?
So it's clowns. So speaking of words, I think we need to
Oh, yeah,
talk
let's
about clowns.
Why?
You know, well, because people are afraid of clowns,
Are
but
scary.
we have to rethink of what a motherfucking clown is, and because that motherfucker that drives down the highway with his fucking headphones on is a fucking clown.
Oh, that's exactly what
And
I
he's
think,
scary
too.
because he could hurt people.
And
Oh, yeah.
and the asshole that won't respond to my broken piece of shit kitchen item, is a clown. People with shitty business ethics and that can't live up to what they say or all these other things, are fucking clowns. There's a lot of clowns out there. Congress is chock fucking full of clowns.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to really think about our words. So that was another word I wanted to get out there for the retarded section and the faggot section, where we clearly help try to push the redefinition of these words. So yeah. Oh, and gay. I think we talked about gay too, which I'm sure is going to offend people. And if it does, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off. It's like fuck. They're just words
It's a word.
that are just words. They don't really mean anything. They're like curse words. Well, not really. They're just words. They can be curse words.
Yeah, I mean, they turned shit was an acronym.
Yeah. I think a lot of them were.
Yeah.
And they just kind of got that way, to where they are now. And who knows who was like, you know what? Fuck sounds weird. It's not truck and it's not duck. And it's certainly not cluck. And I like my chickens. So fuck should be bad. Let's make it bad. Spread the word.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, how did that shit work out?
That's
who's like, fuck is a bad word?
That's it. I
Spread the word.
Yeah, and-
get related to sex.
Right?
Oh, fuck. Oh, exactly. Yeah,
So like
but
he is
kinda
fucking
like,
her,
You rock.
but he stubbed his fucking toe. Hey, that works.
Okay, so when I was in 8th grade, I had to go to confirmation. And like one of the the days that everyone always looked forward to was the one day that we got to go to confirmation and we got to be at church and we got to name off every bad word that we knew.
Cool. Really?
I kind of thought it might be a trap, but we literally got to sit there and say every bad word that
In front of everybody?
in front of everyone. We
8th
had to
grade.
write them down on a chalkboard,
What if you didn't know?
and then the Pastor Beak.
Well, then you were the good kid. You got the gold
I don't
star.
know any bad words. I don't know what you're talking about, you
Booty.
dumb fuck.
I need another chalkboard.
Right? Exactly.
I need a big
I like
chalkboard.
some of the words we came up with.
Big
Damn.
words.
Hang on one second.
I like weenus.
Weenus. This is my weenus. You touch my weenus. Anyway,
That's a good shit right there.
Josh just messaged me. He fell asleep. He's like, "Is it too late to come?" I'm like, "Dude, if you get here, you can be on the last 45 minutes. Hurry up."
Come on, Kaliber, hurry up.
Hurry up, man.
yeah.
What you taking a nap for?
Damn glass doors.
So anyway, he is on his way. So we'll have him the last half hour, 45 minutes. So anyway, and if we ramble on longer than that, we'll just record it and share it with y'all later. Anyway,
Yeah.
we can always use extra segments.
Hey, you know what we
Apparently,
haven't
say
done
music
yet?
off. What?
We haven't made any new commercials or segments for our show that we keep talking about. You should come over one of these days, and we should just,
Or you and I can meet up down here because I now don't have a job, so we can make some commercials.
Oops.
Wow.
Excuse me. We need to pre-record a couple shows too.
yes, we do.
So
anyway,
just
we'll-
a pre-announcement now. Sexpot Radio will be doing a pre-recorded show on April 2nd. Yes, that is correct. April 2nd.
April.
Bob Seger is
Oh yeah,
Seger is coming to town to the Pepsi Center with special guest Joe Walsh.
I forgot.
And we have tickets for that, so we're going to go and do some research. Yeah.
Dude, it's going to be an interesting next few months. Like, okay, so we got Bob Seger coming up on the 2nd. We got the Cannabis Cup coming up. It's looking that I may be hosting a segment of the show, if all is lined up properly, from the 420 rally from the main stage. I might be doing an hour segment around 420-ish on 420. They're supposed to be finding equipment for me, though. I'm like, I can't, like,
Right.
it's at the cup.
Today's the
man. Like,
19th, right? Fuck,
Yes,
we
yes.
got 1
1
month and a day.
And then we'll also be hosting the shows from the Cannabis Cup. which could be interesting. I'm hoping at least this year to be able to bring everything to you live from the Cup. As far as the awards ceremony, I know last year we tried and we failed. But
It's not the easiest task.
it's hard to do, and we're trying to get our things together. And this year it'll happen. We got Chris, we got Sam. I'm thankful
It's my
and I'm
first
hopeful. So it'll be all good.
Yeah.
This is your first one?
Yep, I've never been.
Holy shit, this one's going to be crazy. I've been to everyone that Denver had so far.
Really?
And this one being the first official U.S. Cannabis Cup, it's not just for Denver folk anymore. This motherfucker's coming from everywhere. Like, tickets are sold out.
Yeah, my friend from Tennessee's coming.
Damn. Yeah, see?
Driving up.
This nationwide thing right here. I mean, I know if I lived in another state, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm off to Colorado. They're already legal there, and they're going to have the Cannabis Cup. Not just the medical Cannabis Cup, but the Cannabis Cup.
Yeah. Hopefully they make a hat.
Oh, there'll be all kinds of fucking merch.
'Cause I want a hat.
Like, there'll be lots of neat souvenirs. But see, that's the thing. Tickets are already sold out. So if you were lucky enough to buy a ticket, you could probably make fucking couple rent payments off of it just by selling that shit. Check that shit on Craigslist.
Yeah, you can still watch the stuff because we're going to be broadcasting.
That's right. So, yeah.
I was gonna say something and I completely forgot. I'm like trying to
Multitask.
I'm trying to put a show together while we're doing the show.
Isn't that awesome?
Sorry, everyone.
That's called multitasking. For those of you that are multitasking right now, so are we.
I hit people up earlier and they're just finally now getting back to me, and it's like I'm trying to.
Well, it's because we switched our show from 8 to 10 to 6 to 8, so it's really throwing off everybody.
It's totally
7 to 9.
I'm kind of, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's been working all right. It's just I'm confusing myself.
It's a little tougher for me now because our work
your
shift
work
switched.
schedule changed, and now I didn't even see you till what?
I'm on the ovens all the
8:30
time. Well, that's the
last
problem
night.
is that when I've got an oven full of hash, I want to finish it. And so it's like, fuck, it's only got a couple hours left. I'm good. It's 8 o'clock. Fuck. I want to go home. So, I don't know.
So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things coming up with Cannabis Cup and everything. A Slightly Stupid concert. Base Nectar's coming in May 31st.
And then
June
I got
1st.
us tickets on June. Oh, on June.
We're not going
Wait.
to Base Nectar on June 1st, though.
That's we're going on the 31st, right? May 31st?
Yeah, May 31st.
We're going on the Friday night to Red
Yeah.
Rocks Base Nectar. Then on
Alice Cooper.
Sunday, we're going to I'm planning on getting tickets to Bugs Bunny at the Symphony, which is I don't know, it's going to be fucking awesome. It's it's going to be. So we're going to go see that on that Sunday on June 1st or 2nd or whatever, and then on the 3rd on Monday, I got us tickets to go see Alice Cooper and Marilyn Manson at Red Rocks. And then on Tuesday, we leave for motherfucking Apogea.
All right.
Which we got tickets for yesterday morning at 10 a.m.
How much were the tickets?
$100 a piece.
$100.
It went up $20 this year. It goes
But
up
it's Wednesday through Sunday.
And then if you volunteer, you
And-
get to go up on Tuesday and help set up everything, which is awesome because that's like a
Dude.
day to go up and be all peaceful and chill and get, familiar with everything. So that way when Wednesday, when it floods full of motherfuckers, you already know the roads, the layout, everything, and it's great. It's good times. So that's going to be an intense week.
Right.
So yeah, that's what's going on in the sex pot world. Up until then.
Sounds like fun.
And I'm taking my mom to the Bon Jovi concert on April 16th.
Oh, yeah, you're taking your mom to Bon Jovi.
Yep, we got bomb seats for that.
Dude, his mom is so excited.
I got her that for Christmas, and I was like, "Sorry, Mom, you don't really." Here's a piece of paper that you get to unwrap, but it just says that we're going to Bon Jovi in 4 months. Sorry.
Okay, everyone. We're going to cut to commercial here. When we come back, we're going to call my friend Jimmy, talk about a couple of his upcoming shows that he has going on. And then after that, we will be calling Tony from River Rock to talk about the 21 and up rule.
All right.
Independent Records and Videos has been your locally owned and operated choice for music, movies, and lifestyle accessories since 1978. Independent Records and Videos has 7 locations from Denver to Colorado Springs to Pueblo to serve your entertainment needs. Whether it's vinyl, CDs, DVDs, books, smoking accessories, or hundreds of other fun and fanciful items, Independent is ready and waiting to make your dreams come true. We are always buying, selling, and trading vinyl, CDs, books, and DVDs, so sell yours and buy ours. Independent Records and Videos, your entertainment headquarters. Check us out at beindependent.com or on Facebook. The chocolatiers at Incredibles are dedicated to crafting the finest chocolate from high-quality ingredients to ensure the greatest possible medicated edibles in the world. Consistency and quality are top priority. Lab testing on each and every batch. Rick and Josh have been making non-medicated chocolates for years for such retail outlets as Whole Foods and Vitamin Cottage. Today, we are focused on crafting our award-winning medicated incredible chocolate bars. We are professional bakers, and we believe food should be made from scratch. We guarantee your satisfaction. Have an incredible day.
The law offices of Edson, Maiden, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
Are you a medical marijuana patient or interested in finding out how to become one? Contact Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. Conveniently located on Hamden and Tamarack in the Whole Foods parking lot behind Proof of the Pudding. Mile High Wellness offers a wide variety of edibles, hashes, and some of Colorado's top strains. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. 3525 South Tamarack, Suite 110, on the corner of Hamden and Tamarack. 720-382-8516. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern.
Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-388-7706. That's 303-388-7706. Are you a runner? Are you a runner who supports marijuana legalization? Run on Grass is a group of athletes actively seeking to change our marijuana laws. We speak the truth about cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it. On grass. runongrass.com.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Sex Pot Radio. Today is Tuesday, March 19th.
I hope you had some hits from the bomb.
You okay? Like,
Nope.
thought you're gonna lose a lung over there in the corner.
So I guess on that note, really quick, let's talk about dab safety before we make the call. It's only about 2 minutes.
He's in the middle of practice, so I promised him that we would call him right away.
Right away?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right. We're calling Jimmy Inks from No One Left Standing.
The lead singer.
Oh.
See, we should have played Suicide during the break, damn it.
It's okay. We didn't
He's
have
the lead singer.
He is.
Awesome. Probably has a good radio voice.
Probably won't answer.
Hello. Answer your phone, man.
You've reached Jams with Price Law Group. Sorry.
With who? Law Group? That sounded weird.
I'm texting him. Answer your
So
phone.
while we're working on that, we'll just talk about dabs and dab safety really quick. It's real simple. Don't overdose. All right, we're done.
Don't overdose.
I'm just kidding.
You've reached Jams with Price Law Group. Sorry.
Yeah, he's got a new job. So.
Right on. I don't even know what the fuck my voicemail says anymore.
Mine's so funny.
I don't.
Who fucking knows?
I don't even know what mine says.
Sensual massage. You can leave me one.
Oh, nice.
You would like to leave me a sensual massage? Please feel free.
Nice. See, that's kind of sexy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a sensual one.
It's a sex spot right
It's a
here.
sensual advertisement for sensual massage. Sensual massage is brought to you by Sexpot Radio.
100 sex spot.
Let's try. Jimmy, answer your phone. You're fired.
So, yeah.
People.
Dab with others in the beginning. I'll just throw out random facts here and there, I guess. Dab with others. It's
Don't
good.
try to dab like a man your first time.
Yeah,
And if you're a man,
humble.
don't try to dab like a champ the first time because you're not.
Take a dab, not a glob.
Yeah. At that,
Yeah.
really, just take a speck.
A dab will do you.
Yeah, that's a
Little dab will do ya.
Little dab will go a long way.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Sounds like music.
There's some practicing going on.
I think they're practicing.
They are. He sucks at answering his phone. Trying to deal with rock stars and shit.
Hey, rock stars are rock stars.
I know, right?
5 minutes till 7.
Ain't nobody got no time for that.
Yeah,
What's the deal with that fucking picture? I seen some shit
Have you
going
not
around.
seen
Oh,
the,
it's,
the video?
it's Tosh point
She-
oh.
She's like talking about her house starting on fire, right?
Right, and some barbecuing or something.
They were barbecuing and ain't nobody got no time for that.
She said that.
I got emphysema or some shit. She's like, I got emphysema. Ain't nobody got time for that.
That was funny.
Oh my god.
There was a steampunk. It's like no one has time for such. I don't know. It's so
Travesties.
Nobody has
trivial
such time
things.
for such trivial things.
It's hilarious.
I don't know.
Jolly good.
Like, ain't nobody got
One
time
does not
for
have
that.
time for such. No one has time for that. For such.
Such unsophisticated.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I wish I could remember it.
Okay. So next week on the show, we'll just bring this up right now while we, are doing whatever. Next week, we're going to have our good friend Aria on the show. I love this woman. She's great. She goes to Apogea, too.
Yay. I wonder if she got tickets.
I don't know. But speaking of Apogea, Lauren, the new Lauren that we just recently met, Paul's friend, is going to be one of the medics at Apogea.
She's going to be on BAMP?
Yeah.
Nice.
She messaged me today. She was all excited. She's like, I didn't know you guys were going. I'm like, this is like my third year.
Yeah, this is how we roll.
So excited. So yeah. Anyway, Aria will be on the show, and we're going to be talking about languaging and how the words that we use affect our outlook on our own lives and how others perceive us, how we interact with others, and how we can feel better about our lives by shifting our language patterns. Yep.
Well, all right. That sounds like somebody's...
Giggity, giggity.
Giggity.
I don't know. I heard it shifting language patterns. It sounds like a way of justifying censorship.
No, not
I
so
just
much
probably heard
that.
it wrong. I just,
more,
you know how I get.
More of like, if you speak in a more positive manner
Right.
towards people, they will perceive you as a more positive person. Whereas if everything that you talk about is a more negative, even not so much the words that you use, but the manner in which you express those words. And how that affects the people and the things around you.
That's
Can
great.
we call Jimmy quick? He just sent me a message. Call me now. Like, okay. Durr.
It's really good you said that.
Yeah, so, changing your outlook and other people's outlook.
Nice.
And, things like that.
I like to listen to Aria.
Ways to a more positive you.
Fuck is that?
Is it?
Oh, yeah?
Are we Skyping?
Boop boop to you.
Boop, 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 boop.
Hello?
Boop,
Hello? Hello, Pablo.
boop. Yeah.
I am. Did he hang up on me?
No. Talk.
Are you there? Jimmy. Jimmy.
Hello?
Hello, Pablo. Come back down.
Come again.
Okay. We are.
You've reached James with Price Law Group. Sorry, I can't.
Can he call this number that's calling him?
Oh, no. I've
What the hell, man?
What's this call-in number that's on our screen?
I think it's
It doesn't
this
work.
So should we take it off of there?
That doesn't work.
I don't think so.
You've reached Jams.
Hey, leave it. Let's
Let's leave him a message.
Yeah,
Let's
we
call him
should-
back and leave him a message.
and prove that we've called him.
Yeah.
I mean, all you got to do is go back and listen to it. But
Oh, he could hear us, but we couldn't hear him.
oh shit,
We're going to try one more time.
we gonna keep trying.
And we're going to leave you a dirty message if...
Should somebody pull it out?
Should work here. So somebody pull it out.
What are we pulling
Hello.
out? Hey, Jimmy. How you doing?
Hey,
I can hear
what's
you
going
now.
on? Can you hear me now?
I can. Oh, this is a horrible
Word.
Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now?
Somebody hit the
No
bong. That'll
shit,
make it-
right?
How are you doing, Jimmy?
I'm not bad. How you guys doing?
Not bad, not bad. It's been a minute since I've talked to you.
Yeah, it's been too long actually.
I
Your
know.
fault.
We actually
Yeah.
talked about your dogs like a fucking half an hour ago.
My dogs.
Your dogs. I want a small dog, and I was told that I can't get
Oh.
a dog until I get a yard. So,
Yeah.
And I said that
Yeah.
your two black dogs were the ideal, like, they're just cute, little, pint-sized. They're kind of
Yeah.
big, so they're not like, we wouldn't kick them. They're not like punt dogs, you know, like, yip, 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 punt.
I just
Right.
got
Yeah.
his text that says, "Hello, Pablo."
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I heard you saying that, but I couldn't, like you guys couldn't hear me.
No.
But yeah, my dogs are awesome. Perfect little pocket, like forever puppies.
Yeah, they're not like stupid
sure.
chihuahuas or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
Sorry for people that like chihuahuas, but those are giant rats, you know, but that's my opinion. That's my opinion. They are classified as dogs, so clearly that's not a fact, but
Let's just put it this way: there's a dog for every person on this planet, and you know,
Chihuahua's not one of them. No, I'm
Chihuahua's
kidding.
not one.
well, you know, there's people that like to put dogs in purses and shit. Like you can't
Right.
put a pit bull in a purse. You know, I mean, you can't. You could try. I don't think you're going to succeed, but like, you know, like the
Right.
people that like to put the barrettes and the paint the fingernails and put them in their purse and you know that kind of shit. You know, Chihuahuas they're cool with that. You know what I mean? But then you
Speaking
put them down on the ground, and then
Right.
they're little ankle biters, and then they're annoying as
Speaking
shit,
of
so.
pit bulls in a purse, there's a glassblower named Cowboy who's actually breeding a miniature pit bull that weighs no
Yeah.
more than like 15 pounds. Like,
Yeah.
they're just like these
Yeah,
little
they got
beefy fuckers.
pocket pits now.
Yep.
They got pocket pits now, which are fucking absolutely adorable.
This is
So,
fucking awesome.
yeah.
God.
So how's it going on Sex Pot tonight? Am I missing all the sex in the pot?
You're
Damn it.
missing all
I hate
the
it that-
fun.
I hate it that we practice the night that you guys are on, and I try to go back and listen to the stuff that we missed, especially the stuff about sex and pot. Like when you guys talk about sex and pot, that shit is dope. You know?
Well, we played Suicide one day. I don't know if it was on this show or if it was on the IDAB show.
No, I was on this show.
Well, yeah, but we also played it, I think, on the IDAB show because I remember it scared people because they didn't see it coming. We didn't warn anybody. We didn't do nothing. It was just like we're going to commercial. We played a commercial, and then we just dropped the video because it was new. And I think there was some people that were like, oh, my God, what the hell did I just see? That was so awesome.
Craziness.
That's-
So Jimmy,
that's
the
good
reason that I
times.
wanted to call you tonight is I know you have a couple shows coming up.
Yes.
One at Herman's Hideaway, correct?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a big one. That's gonna be a cool one, man. Sid, DJ Starscream he's number 0. Is he 0 or 9? I can't remember from Slipknot. I should know this, but he has a side project that he does that's absolutely fucking fun as fuck. It's a little EDM and then like a little hip hop, but like it's mostly just like dancing music, like booty shake, like not. It's fun. It's like a party music.
So
you know?
Jimmy's
And-
gonna
and
do
he-
some booty
He's got
shaking.
great stage presence. I fucking So yeah, it's gonna be a tight show.
Nice. And when is that?
That is gonna be April. What is that? April 5th. It's a Friday. Let me take a look at the calendar real quick. Hold on a second here. I know we're on live, but we're on air, right? And I'm checking
Yeah,
my fucking.
Friday would be April 5th.
Sorry guys. So yeah, it's April. Yep, it's April 5th.
Perfect.
Yeah, April 5th. So, yeah, if you guys want to come out, we got discount tickets and everything. Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate
sweet.
you guys letting me plug that.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll put a link up to the show. If you can send me a link to the show on Facebook, I will post that up on our page and stuff. All right.
I will, and then I'll make sure to put you guys on the guest list so that way, you guys don't have to pay. And
Awesome.
then we could go down in the green room and broadcast live for Sex Pot Radio at the green room and at fucking DJ Starscream. So
Fantabulous. Thank you very much, Jimmy. We'll talk to you very soon.
You said there were shows.
But on, guys.
That's only one show.
What's that?
Do you have other shows
what?
coming up? I fail.
Utter fail.
No, right now
That's it for right now?
we do have some other things, but they haven't been confirmed yet.
Okay.
So we got some really fun things that are going to come up this summer. So and actually, Jeremy, you know that we haven't played any of the FAMP album for quite a long time, and so the DJ Starscream show, we're playing 5 songs off of the FAMP album, including FAMP, American Me, American Psycho, Stick 'Em Up, Ain't on the List, Jimmy the Kid. So we're going back to that style, but actually they're way more funked out and actually played a lot better right now. So
Right on. That would be exciting to see.
yeah, because we've been playing the same shit for like the last year and a half, so I think people would want to hear some other stuff. And plus, we got another album coming out, probably about midsummer, called Day of the Dog, which we're about halfway through writing that right now, releasing that on Eighth Element again. So yeah, fun stuff happening. Appreciate you guys letting me plug it and talk about it.
Awesome. So when did you say that your next show was? The one with DJ Starscream?
April 5th. It's the first Friday in April.
Where's it at?
Herman's Hideaway. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then if
Gamer Life's on that show too. So
for the people listening right now, if they wanted to get tickets right now, where would they go? To
just
hermanshideaway.com?
Just hit up our Facebook page and just leave a comment that says that I need tickets, and if they're in the Denver area, we'll figure out a way to meet up with them. Or they could go down to Herman's Hideaway, and Herman's Hideaway always has a stack of tickets down there as well. So
and that's facebook.com /
the number one, and then left standing.
Okay.
Perfect.
Word up, guys.
Perfect. Thanks, Jimmy.
Yep,
to you
love
soon.
you guys. Have a good night, okay?
Yep,
Love you too,
take
man.
care.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm
Thanks
late.
for coming. We have one more call we're going to make, and then we're going to get to some glass.
Right on.
So I kind of threw a bunch of shit together all at once.
Sweet.
So we're going to call Tony here from River Rock and talk about the
go ahead.
21 and up rule that they have and figure out what's up with that.
Is that it? Or are we going to call and say hi? How's it
We're
going?
going to call and say hi. Or hi.
It's kind of the same thing. We get pulled.
Hello.
All right.
Hello, baby.
It like spirals up into the mouthpiece.
Nice.
Of course, you're never ever gonna hit it like that ever.
Hi, Tony. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Long time no talk.
Does anything else, but
Right.
So how have you been?
How you doing? I'm good.
Good. So, I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about, I didn't realize that if somebody had a red card and they were under 21, that some dispensaries won't sell to them because there's a law against that. So how does that work? I'm confused.
Well, I think it's, you have to look at the actual business itself. It's, if you wanted to look at it like alcohol, even with the recreational, it's 21 and up.
Right.
And that's because they have laws that are in place that have major, 4 major offenses when it comes to drugs, distribution, possession with intent to distribute, manufacturing of the drugs, and drug possession. They consider intent to distribute with anything of an ounce or more. And so if you are in this type of business and you serve to a minor a quote-unquote illegal drug, as it is federally, since we're not recognized, you will be subject or could be subject to more drastic penalties. on a federal level, it's anywhere from 4 to 7 years on top of the initial sentencing.
Okay. So I guess what my major issue with that is and not really an issue, I don't know what I want to call it, is how is it that a doctor can recommend it to somebody under the age of 21 if they have no access to it? Do you know how
Well,
it
that's why
works?
there's different models in Colorado. You have the caregiver model, the self, and the center. And so if you have a caregiver, a person-to-person or a caregiver to that person would be the solution for that. Going to a center that's on a larger commercial scale and being subject to a lot more, regulation and having everything under controlled surveillance and tracking everything from seed to sale, it creates a completely different situation than a caregiver to someone who's under than 21.
Okay, that makes sense. I also want to give you guys
I get that question asked every day.
Right?
Just,
Well,
every day people show up to River Rock. Are you serious? I'm like, yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah. I didn't know about it until today. Our good friend Sam here in the studio had brought it up. He said that he went to River Rock, and he is, of course, under the age of 21, so he wasn't able to purchase anything. So I just kind of wanted to check it out and see why that was, and
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I mean, that's when they tell me they have no access. I'm like, well, there's a lot of people in Colorado, patients, and now people that are 21 up that will be growing.
Right.
You know?
For sure.
So it's just about risk, I wish I could help.
Right, exactly, because I know at River Rock you guys have a lot of amazing products, not just flour to offer to people, including your tinctures. You guys have
the
so many
CBDs,
awesome stuff.
the CBDs.
CBDs.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
I need to get in there and get some more of that. That's just the magic stuff right there. I mean, that literally is just magic. It is.
Thank you.
But it's not magic. It's just the way our bodies respond to it. But it's
Exactly.
Yeah.
it's just so wonderful. It feels like magic. So
Exactly.
yeah. And Bo rocks that shit.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, he
yeah.
that
For sure.
CBD stuff.
And Tony, I would actually like to have you on a later show, and I would like to
Sure.
have you bring in a few of your products, because I know you have a lot of new things that you're offering at River Rock, and I'd like to be able to show people what those are and kind of give them the rundown of what those are.
All right. Sounds good.
Pretty please.
That'd be awesome.
I feel like the bad guy every time someone asks me about the 21 and up. I'm just like,
Well, don't, because it's the law. I mean,
You're
to
just
a
following...
point, you're trying to stay out of jail. I mean, not even jail, out of prison.
Well, and that's the thing is, if you go to prison, you can't help anyone. So, well, I guess you could help your cellmate, but
not with cannabis.
No.
I'm sure there's ways. No, I'm kidding.
Well, so on
that would be funny if you were caught. If I was, if I ever did, I guess, God, I don't even think about it. But if I ever did, maybe that would be funny if I could somehow grow a plant in the brick of the windowsill, just real small, and scrog it out, so I get these little tiny little buds from the sun that hits every 4 hours.
Or if you believed everything you saw on TV and you watched Trailer Park Boys, well, you'd think it's certainly real easy to get weed in jail.
Right.
Where he talks about that shit. Oh man, you get the best dope in jail, and it's like, fuck, dude. If I wasn't living in Colorado and already getting the best dope not being in jail, maybe that's where I'd want to go.
Dude, I was thankful when my cellmate slipped me some Percocet while I was in there, though. He's like, here, it's in the bottom of this deck of cards. Here you go.
So what's the craziest thing that someone's ever asked you or expected or whatever,
as a dispensary owner?
As a dispensary owner, yeah. What's the thing that somebody said to you and you're like, wow, holy fuck, holy shit, whatever, just wow. I fucking cannot believe that you said that or asked that.
The craziest one, I'll tell you, I know one of the craziest experiences, because I bud tended a lot in the beginning, I just recently am not every day, but there was a time when a lady that would come in, she was one day wearing a U.S. Marshal badge, and it was just kind of one of those moments where I was like, who's that? And then one of the other bud tenders had just served her. I'm like, you just served a U.S. Marshal? And I was like, I don't know if we could do that. I don't know how I feel about that. And oh, she's been coming here for for months and months and months. I just never seen her wear that badge, and I'm like, I don't know if I like her wearing that badge in here. It's like, cause it was like, it felt like really weird. You know what I mean? It's somebody just walked in with a U.S. Marshal badge and had a red card, and I don't know. That was kind of a strange thing. I mean, I don't get really like a lot of weird things. We get a lot of people from like other countries and out of state, mostly other countries, that ask for like clone seeds, like just really stupid stuff. Shipping, like you always get that stuff. Like if it happens on Facebook or something, it's just more of like they just don't understand.
I think everybody from Colorado has gotten hit up at least once and been asked to ship weed to somebody else. Like at least once.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you're joking. It's like and then they'll do it on Facebook, because I'm like, okay, so you're a Facebook fan, you see everything that I post. Where anywhere would you think that shipping outside of Colorado was okay, let alone to somebody's house?
Right?
It's like nowhere on there does Colorado promote that or anything. Not any center, nobody.
Exactly.
So that's like the other one.
Right.
Annoying. I think that's tamed down though. I think that was like earlier, So
the first few days after Amendment 64 passed, like it was crazy. Even at the head shop, having people hit us up. Hey, like, do you sell weed now? Yeah, we had it growing in the back room, and it's like just magically ready today. It was just
that's why the ones that are showing up now, that's been kind of like, I would say there's probably five people that'll show up a day that think that they could just now walk in and they got a 21 and up.
Yeah, I remember a couple of dispensaries telling us that first day after the vote went through. I remember dispensaries telling us about how people were like lined up around the block trying to get in to buy. And they're like, hey, like if you don't have a red card, like you're still not coming in. Like craziness. But I do like to point them in the direction to get their red card so that they can enjoy the things from dispensaries. Because even if you buy weed from Joe Blow on the corner, dispensaries have a lot of great things to offer. Like we said, the CBDs.
Don't buy weed from Joe Blow on the corner. It has seeds.
It has seeds.
It has seeds. It's bad weed.
I mean, there's just a lot. There's different things. I mean, there's definitely with the flowers. You can master that in your own right at your own home as a caregiver and as an individual, and you'll have unbelievable product. Right. But all the other products and byproducts, you just won't have enough trim. You won't have enough of the other stuff you won't want to take a full plant extraction on one of your plants. You might, but most people, they just don't have enough access to it,
Right. I don't know.
I have to make 30 ounces of juice in a day of cannabis juice.
Right.
It takes a lot of leaves,
Right? No kidding. Well, thank you so much, Tony. Thank you so much, Tony, for filling us in on all that.
Thank you so much for Tony.
Thank you so much for being Tony.
And I might add, I'm not a lawyer. I just going off of basic principles.
Right.
I don't want to go to prison either. It's that simple.
We all like it out here.
I like to be free.
Fresh, non-recirculated air.
Yeah. I don't even want to leave. I don't even want to ever leave the borders of Colorado. I'm fine right here.
Right?
Just lock me in.
Right. Great. Well, have a wonderful night, Tony, and we'll talk to you soon. Like I said, I want to get you on the show, and we can talk about some of those new products that you guys are putting out at River Rock. All right?
You got it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes I just stumble through my words and I just can't pull it together.
Well, we had 2 back-to-back phone calls. We got to talk to Tony from River Rock and Jimmy Inks from No One Left Standing. That was pretty cool.
We tried to get a hold of Pablo.
Pablo did not answer.
No, Pablo.
He's down in Florida washing his ass. So that's good.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Anyway, thank you, Josh, for coming in. Finally, about time you got here. How was that?
Sorry.
How was that beauty rest?
It was okay. I wake up really early to make these beautiful bongs that we smoke out every day. So I was really tired after I put together 10 big rigs today.
No, I feel you.
It would have been 12, but I lost 2 of them back to the glass gods. Some days Jesus just hates you, and it's like that.
Yeah, it happens, but yeah.
But I did wind up bringing a couple of things in, so that I'd have something to talk about. A couple of new prototypes that we're working on since we've got permission from somebody now to do turbines. a guy locally, makes these. I'm not allowed to really name drop or anything, but if you know anything about turbines, then you know where they originated. And so we're allowed to make a couple of turbine prototypes now, and we're working on a few different prototypes. I've even heard say of a turbine recycler possibly. So, yeah, we're working on a couple of things.
Nice.
It's coming together.
I know you guys
good.
are coming out with new shit like every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
We should be.
Yeah. And
Fucking artists, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that. You can't stick to the same product line forever and expect to make any money off of it. So
It depends on what your product line is.
yeah, it does depend on what your product line is. There's a lot of people that
We're doing pretty good.
One product forever in our.
Like our products go together.
Yeah, pretty
Actually.
much.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they do. You can't really, well.
You can, but it helps if you have some of the.
You can have one without the other, but,
We do.
It's not so fun.
Unfortunately, for all you flower smokers out there, we do at Swagger gear more towards oil. We're a bunch of oil heads in the shop, so it does tend to work that way. We're all about oil, air, water separation, so that we can get the most out of whatever oil it is that we're smoking right then.
But, there are ways to make those oil pieces work for your flower as
There
well.
are. But I would never recommend mixing the two.
Do not mix the two, but you can use it for one or the other.
Yes.
If you choose to buy an oil rig to use for flower, you can get a reverse
Yeah,
bowl.
please don't
that
go
will
out
fit on
there
them.
and everybody don't go out there and be like, hey, can I get a hybrid rig that I can use for flower too? Yeah, don't do that.
Don't use for both.
Don't
one
do
or the
that.
other.
It's going to ruin the taste of your oil and ruin the taste of your flower. So just
Well, and it
use-
makes your piece hard to clean.
and it makes your piece
like,
hard to clean.
For one, grunge off works great. For the other, rubbing alcohol, if you mix the two, it's not so cool.
Kind of like concrete a little bit. Yeah,
Right?
it's really hard
it
to
just
get
kind
out.
of sets it in there. I gotta say, when I was helping Paul pack up his house, I think he had, I want to say there was about 35 dirty glass pieces that I needed to clean.
Wow.
So I took him in his bathroom and set them all up on the counter, and I had to determine what had been smoked out of each piece. And I had 6 bottles of grunge off and 15 bottles of rubbing alcohol. And so I'm it's mad scientist shit, pouring in each one, making sure it was, flour in this one and oil in this one, and making sure I didn't get any water into the rubbing alcohol. It was crazy. And then I was rinsing everything out in the bathtub.
We found out that Simple Green actually works pretty good too. That takes oil out really good.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It does leave a little bit of smell, but a little bit of hot water takes that out.
Water
Yeah.
takes care of that for sure.
Yeah, not a big deal.
For
or you
sure.
can run alcohol through it afterwards, and that'll dry it up too.
Right.
So, but yeah, Simple Green actually works surprisingly well.
Nice.
Sweet.
We bought a couple of gallons of it and threw it in a 5-gallon bucket and just drop our pieces in there every couple of days now. So it recycles too, because it won't leave oil on your piece after you stick oil. After you stick a piece in there and then pull it back out, it won't leave oil on another piece on the outside of it.
Nice.
So I don't know what it does to it because we haven't poured it out of the bucket yet, but I guess that it just holds it down at the bottom or something.
It
maybe?
may possibly work kind of like grunge off does, for flour, because grunge off pulls everything out. It works super fast too.
Yeah.
But you can just run it through a coffee filter to filter all the chunks and grossness out of it. So you may be able to just run the
nice.
Simple Green through a coffee filter, and it may just hold that.
Well, that's what sucks about
Gooey
alcohol
hide.
is that it coats everything in a fine layer of hash.
Yeah, it just kind of
yeah.
leaves a stickiness.
It does leave
to
stickiness.
It.
on
Yeah,
it.
so it's a little rough.
It takes it off, but you always have to have that hot water behind it.
I always do we reuse the same one bottle of alcohol, and then I'll use a clean one to rinse it and then wash it out really well with hot
That
water.
works,
you
too.
know, whatever works. I don't know. I have the cleanest glass collection because I can't even use mine.
I have the dirtiest glass collection. Everybody always comments on how dirty my rig always is.
Mine's all
So I
sparkling,
clean
great,
mine
waiting for that day.
every couple of days when it's if mine look
If yours look like that,
when
you'd be
mine
hating
gets
it, right?
when mine gets like that, yeah, I clean it.
That's I don't know, a week and a half or something.
My traveler
Well,
rig.
not
is
even
right there,
no. That's
but-
a couple of days. I just made that a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I
Now
saw
that
you
I'm-
just posted
Yeah, I
up the
just
other
posted
day
that
because
a
you
couple
broke
days
yours,
ago
so
'cause
you
I'm-
had to make one.
Yeah,
Well, this one right here.
exactly what happened.
Is really, 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 really got my attention.
This little one.
Yes.
Yeah, so what's up with that?
I'm beginning. I had a piece when I was younger that was like that, not for oil, but
Yeah.
and so that's got my obsession started.
Okay, so this one
Dangerous.
is like a turbine, but the way that it hits, nobody's ever going to pull through it hard enough to make it turbine
you?
the water. So it's more of like a splash guard, but it looks really cool at parties.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Sweet.
It does turbine the water, but like I said, nobody's ever going to hit it that hard, ever. So
Right.
most of the time when you hit it, it's going to be like...
If you're doing dabs hitting it that hard, like you're just going to take that all
Yeah,
the
but
way.
would that, is that going to turbine the smoke, though?
Possibly. I would say yes. As it pulls through there. Even though the bubbles come straight up, it's going to want to spin the smoke when it pulls through.
Right.
I don't know. We haven't actually pulled through one of the small ones yet. This one, though, yeah, this turbines the smoke up, even though, like, same thing, you're not going to pull through it that hard, but this one, because there's two turbines and it's a little bit tighter, it still spins the smoke and the water.
Nice.
Nice.
So even at your lightest pull, it's still going to spin.
That's cool.
So yes, this one definitely works, spins the water.
Nice.
The cuts are a little tight, so it holds water on top of the turbine sometimes. Water tension, once it gets oil in it and stuff like that, it should just
Gravity
fall right back
takes
through.
over and it'll go down and yeah. Gee, that's pretty sweet.
And this model is actually a custom recreation of Puck's glass. So my friend Puck is in Florida, and we actually had him subcontract a few pieces out to us. So we have a couple of these in clear that he sent us, like about 10 of them or so. And when I saw them, it was just such a simple design that I couldn't pass that up. So
Nice.
I had to make a few of them for myself. So, but I decided that I'd never make a clear one because it's just so easy to make a worked one. That yeah.
Right.
Why would I want to do that? Worked ones really do kind of look cheap. So. And these will retail for, I mean, I would say something like this you'd have to get on special order, and it would probably retail for around $300 to $350, depending on what kind of attachments that you wanted on it. Something like the turbine's probably going to retail for around about $7 or $8, I want to say, something like that. And the small one will for probably around about $3 or $350.
Right.
But I'm not quite sure yet because we haven't actually released them. So those
Right.
are all guesstimate numbers. It
I'm
could
gonna
be higher or lower.
Throw it out there. Over at Swagger Glass, they really do have pretty much an oil piece that will fit any budget.
We actually do, yeah.
And you guys have a nice small shower head piece. I think we were selling them at the shop for like $145 or something like
yeah.
that. Something like that. So yeah, I mean,
For like the 50 mil shower heads?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
now we've got the new smaller version of that too, the Swagger Big Rig that's on a 32 mil can. So
Right.
that's our really small one, and that one should retail for around about $100
About $100,
too.
yeah.
So I like our lowest selling piece, I guess, is around about $100 right now.
Yeah.
So we go from anywhere between $100 to what do you want to spend? Have fun spending your money.
right? Exactly.
And we do all kinds of custom things. We try to stay within the realm of our product line, but in certain cases we will go outside that when, you know, the circumstances are right. If we get permission from the people who, whatever product that you might want from us might do that perk or whatever, like this turbine,
Right.
we had to get permission to do that.
Right,
So
right.
if you have a certain perk that you have in mind, we have to actually ask the artist that makes it if we can have permission to use it in our piece before we can use it. But in certain circumstances, we can do that.
Right. I know you guys have a lot of awesome collabs coming out lately. I've been working with a few different
Yeah,
artists.
we have. We've been doing a lot of stuff with the Colorado project, and we've been going big with like Nate Myers and Shaq Man, and a couple of those people came through. Christina Sasser rolled through with all of those a couple weeks ago, and we had a few collabs go down that were all up for auction, and I think some of them might still be up for auction through the Colorado project. I'm not sure how many of them they got rid of at Age,
Right.
but they always do an auction at Age to get rid of most of the product there. So
Right. We'll have to talk to Christina. Christina kind of stays on top of all of that.
Yeah.
We'll figure out. We'll find
yeah,
the links to
that's
all
her
those.
baby. So she's
See if anything's left. Dude,
Yeah.
I've seen it. Like, I've been in the basement of the Colorado project. She's just got like this office in her basement of her house, and it's like piled with bins of stuff, stickers and T-shirts and cases of glass, and it's pretty awesome. I've
Yep.
been in her glass studio. It's a nice, quaint little studio. Couple of torches set
Christina's?
up. Killing.
I seen that shit when it was up in the mountains.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
Well, I've been in the
badass.
new one in Boulder.
well. Shit.
It's been a minute since we had her on the show. We really do need to get her down here.
Yeah.
So she's great fun.
We're coming for you, Sassy.
But yeah, I've
Yeah,
definitely
she's-
been happy to see all these collabs that have been coming out of Swagger too.
Dude, the Nate Myers piece was like super epic. Oh my god, that thing
I was
so
excited
badass.
that happened because you guys were all, "Hey, you talked to Nate. Can you ask him?" Like, he's like, "Yeah, I've been meaning to get over there." And he's like, I was
Yeah.
like, sweet.
Yeah, Sean was really excited about that. Sean's really excited about a lot of things that are going down lately. Apparently, he went to a couple of parties over the weekend, and on Friday, I guess he talked to a few people that are supposed to be rolling through and doing some collabs. I'm not even gonna say who because it's just so freaking epic that it'll
right?
mind equals blown.
It's honestly been so amazing to see a lot of the collabs that are coming out. I mean, Nate and Elbow did a Microscope collab.
Yeah, that thing was
freaking
crazy.
sick.
Yeah,
Like, I
all
love
the
it.
WJC collabs that are coming out lately
Yeah.
with all the Flower of Life.
It's just
stuff
so
on
nice
it
to
and-
see so many people within the glass community working together. And I know
Yeah.
that people always have, but it just seems like there's been this huge influx of people working together over the last
there has
couple
been
months.
lately, and it's really crazy. When I went to Age, it was really a community consciousness at the
Right.
glass shows, where every room that I walked in, and people were like, "Oh yeah, you're Kaliber from Swagger," blah blah blah, and then would start talking to me about wanting to do collabs because they had seen all the collabs that we've
Right.
done with Nate Myers and all the other artists. So, everybody's like looking forward to working with someone else, like.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I went and talked to the guys from Illadelph, they were like, "Yeah, dude, that sounds awesome. We should totally do that because who wouldn't want the best of both worlds?
Right,
if you like
exactly.
Illadelph and if you like Swagger, who wouldn't want to see a Swagger
Right.
Delph or whatever, dude?
Right?
Right?
Swagadelph.
You'd have the
I
illest
like
swag
that.
out there. But yeah, that shit like that would be cool. I talked to John Waters from Holy Waters, and he wants to do collabs with us. I'm really looking forward to that because I really like their work up there. There was a few really cool people out of Age that were really excited about
Nice.
the possibility of doing collabs with us. That like I would have never thought would have been like, yeah, we should totally do it.
It's just Swagger's completely blown up over the last, couple years.
Yeah,
like, I
we've
mean,
rolled shit. We're only like a year and a half or so old now.
Right.
So yeah, from conception to now has been huge.
It's
Like,
been amazing seeing
it's
everything.
been, and I honestly I jumped on like 6 months in, and so like the last year it's been a pretty crazy ride as far as working for a glass company and
I think it's been about a year since I've known, hung out and talked to the people over at Swagger, and dude, it's been insane.
yeah.
It's nice to see these companies as they grow. I mean, my good friend at Rabbit Hole, over the last year and a half, he's done some amazing work too. It's crazy to watch glassblowers grow.
Yeah.
From doing frit pipes to making huge worked pieces and then doing great collabs with other artists and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's
So,
always fun to see happen, man. And I get to see it every day, like on Facebook and whatever. I'm friends with a lot of those guys that are
Right.
out there, that are doing it. And I get to talk to them about once every 6 months. And, they tell me how much fun it is to go hang out to all these different places and go just blow glass and have fun.
Right.
And shit, that's most of the reason why I do it.
Right. It's fun. I miss doing it.
I do too. It was lots of fun. We were talking about that shit earlier today. It was all back when I was a glass blower.
Back when I was a glass blower, yeah, I used to do that one time, like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, this one time.
One time at glass
a few
camp.
hours ago, right before my nap.
Yep, right before my nap, right before I finished all those big rigs for you fine people out there.
So
Rig
y'all
land.
have something fabulous to smoke out of.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
We got our website dropping soon. We'll have a
Nice.
web store, so you won't have to go search down your local head shop just in case your local head shop in your town doesn't carry Swagger glass. We'll
Or
have
they
a web
just
store.
Closed down
like
at
a
random.
shop, I know.
Yeah, that's kind of crappy. What?
But I have taken over the wholesale license, so I am buying some glass off of some artists and taking care of some of our customer base. I had access to all of our phone numbers of our customers that we had and all of our distributors and stuff.
So a new direct Mad Hatter's line is...
Hit me up. I got what you need, and if I don't have it, I can get it for you.
Yeah.
I just got an order for a few Atmoses today, so
That's nice.
getting on that shit. So, you know, I may not have a job, but I have a job. Whatever. So, yeah.
You don't need to have a job. Dude, fuck a job. You just got to pay the
You
bills.
still have a job.
Exactly.
Now you just need a new storefront to have your
I
job.
know, right? Exactly. I think Swagger should just open a smoke shop, and I'll run it.
Well, I mean, there's been talk of when
fuckface,
our
come on.
lease renews to move the shop to where we will actually have a storefront here in Colorado. So
I know this girl that knows how to manage a smoke shop,
Yeah.
and yeah.
yeah, we know a girl there at Swagger that does the same thing. I'm pretty sure it might be the same girl.
Right. But yeah. It's one of those things.
Yeah, I wish I would have been able to grab more glass before I walked out, but I just woke up from my nap and I was like, oh shit.
It's all good. You made it.
I actually have a
Hit me
couple of 2 or 3 personal pieces that I would have liked to bring, but that I've been posting all over the internet for like the past week. Buy my glass.
I've been trying to repost those for you. I see them come through every once in a while. I'm like, oh, I'll share this. You know.
The one glow in the dark clawed monster rig is like the bane in my existence right now because it's like the most expensive thing that I have out there. And
Dude, it's actually a really cool
I've had like a
piece.
couple of 3 or 4 people be like, yeah, I totally want it, man. Like, give me a couple of days, and then I never hear from them ever again.
I always have people hitting me up. They're like, how much is it? And I'm like,
Oh, that's my favorite
Message
thing.
him.
Like, I won't even answer like comments on the picture anymore. Like, you have to actually message me or email me through one of my messaging, like Kick or through PM on Facebook,
Right.
or email me or to get any kind of response from me now. If you're going to comment on a picture on my Instagram or Facebook and say, oh, how much is that? After it plainly states Kick or email for more info, I'm not going to answer you.
I was going to try to pull up some stuff, but I suck.
Too
Anyway.
slow. Too slow.
I know, I'm slow.
Well, we could go to commercial real quick and pull up some shit. And
Yeah,
come
why
back
don't
with
we
a
go to
little-
a quick commercial, and I'll pull up some pictures of the pieces that he has for sale, and we can share them with you guys.
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah.
Cannapunch is a delicious and effective medical marijuana beverage proudly made right here in Colorado. Each bottle is freshly infused with 100% pure flower extract from the highest grade marijuana plants available today. Using proprietary extraction methods, every bottle of Cannapunch is consistently and reliably infused with an exact milligram dosage that you can count on to relieve your symptoms each and every time. Cannapunch is delicious. There's never any medicine-y taste. We use only 100% cannabis flowers. No trim or byproducts are ever used in Cannapunch. It does not require refrigeration and comes in convenient, resealable multi-dose bottles from 60 milligrams to 200 milligrams. We have drinks with dosage that works best for you. Cannapunch is available in a variety of delicious flavors like black cherry, watermelon, pineapple mango, and blue raspberry. And we now have strain-specific beverages available just for you. Cannapunch is delicious, convenient, consistent, and effective. Give it a try and experience the Cannapunch difference. iVita Wellness is committed to compassionate patient care while providing the highest quality medicine at an affordable price. At iVita Wellness, patients can get top shelf ounces for $150 every day. iVita Wellness also carries pharmaceutical grade pure CO2 oil. iVita Wellness is located in Uptown Denver on 1616 Pearl Street, open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can reach us at 303-952-9150 or our website at www.ivitawellness.com. iVita Wellness is Denver's compassionate care center.
Independent Records and Videos has been your locally owned and operated choice for music, movies, and lifestyle accessories since 1978. Independent Records and Videos has 7 locations from Denver to Colorado Springs to Pueblo to serve your entertainment needs. Whether it's vinyl, CDs, DVDs, books, smoking accessories, or hundreds of other fun and fanciful items, Independent is ready and waiting to make your dreams come true. We are always buying, selling, and trading vinyl, CDs, books, and DVDs, so sell yours and buy ours. Independent Records records and videos, your entertainment headquarters. Check us out at beindependent.com or on Facebook.
Dispensary in Colorado Springs is proud to support Overgrow the Radio. With 2 locations in Colorado Springs, Dispensary invites you to discover what true selection and values feel like. Always featuring an incredible array of Stanley Brothers medicine as well as full line of edible and infused products. Dispensary is open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week, 364 days a year. You owe it to your health and well-being to discover Dispensary. Westside location at 3044 West Colorado and Eastside location at 3031 East Platte in Colorado Springs. Dispensary is your destination for indispensable quality medicine.
The chocolatiers at Incredibles are dedicated to crafting the finest chocolate from high-quality ingredients to ensure the greatest possible medicated edibles in the world. Consistency and quality are top priority. Lab testing on each and every batch. Rick and Josh have been making non-medicated chocolates for years for such retail outlets as Whole Foods and Vitamin Cottage. Today, we are focused on crafting our award-winning medicated incredible chocolate bars. We are professional bakers, and we believe food should be made from scratch. We guarantee your satisfaction. Have an incredible day.
Blue Sage Microbes unveils the ultimate in superior soil. Ideal Soil, a 16-quart bag of the best growing soil ever engineered. Superior plant health and vitality is a direct result of the structure and chemistry of your soil. How good is your growing soil? Is your growing soil really balanced? How do you know? Well, Blue Sage Microbes has a newly designed growing soil that is the most advanced growing medium ever offered for cannabis cultivation. This is the only brand in the marketplace that provides growers with an ideal soil structure designed to work specifically with their cultivation systems. You will have your best grow results ever. Call now for a special introductory offer, 888-959-8551, or log on to bluesagemicrobes.com and experience a new level in growing. That's 888-959-8551.
Now we're back. It's okay.
Shit, I wasn't even paying
Thanks
attention.
everyone for tuning in to Sexpot Radio. Yeah.
It's like hash pot.
Hash pot
Radio.
Hashpot Radio. No. Or as Paul always called it, Slutpot Radio.
Slutpot.
Welcome to Slutpot Radio. Spreads like butter. Oh, wait, what?
What's going on? Wait,
I don't know.
Spreading some butter later.
Some butter?
Some butter.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know about that.
Stick that shit onto my dabber and dab it.
Dab that shit.
Dab it. Yeah, we're talking about cheap hash and how sometimes when you get cheap hash, you get cheap hash.
It's like tattoos, you know?
When it comes to BHO and ice hash and all of that stuff out there, you guys, when you go to the dispensary and your dispensary is like, oh, we've got $10 gram hashes on $10 gram hash on special today. Yeah, it's totally $10 a gram hash when you buy it.
That's why it's $10
why it's
gram.
$10 a gram when you get it home.
It's like the dispensaries that advertise $15 eighths.
Yeah.
There's probably a reason it's
There's
$15.
totally
You're
reason
probably
why it's-
paying for
yeah.
$5 worth of seed.
Yeah.
Or stem. Whatever. Somebody hadn't trimmed it, whatever. It happens. So we have some pictures of some of Kaliber's stuff that he has for sale. And when we bring those pictures up, we'll have him tell us a little bit about them so people can understand what they're wanting to buy, what they're glass debating over.
Well, it looks
short and fat.
So what you're looking at here is a stretched picture of pixelation.
Nice.
Not really.
Yeah, it's really a lot taller looking than that.
Yeah, it looks a lot.
That's a lot longer than it would look
Looks a lot better on the
little
screen
less
over there.
girth, more length to it.
Right. No one's trying to give birth over there. God damn it. You just gotta tickle the back of the tonsils.
This looks like a direct inject. It's not even up there right now, but I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think it's a direct inject shower head.
That's exactly what
Whoa,
it is.
Rick.
That's a worked big rig.
Worked.
There you go. That's a better
That
picture.
looks beautiful.
That's a worked big rig. That's one that I did with a tube pull that I picked up from Mad Rob over at I guess it's not Kind Creations anymore over there at that shop. It is, but Rob doesn't work for Kind Creations. Rob
He is his own
Rob is
entity?
specifically Mad Rob now. He does.
Right.
He was doing Mad Rob and Kind Creations before when he first got here or whatever, and he worked for us for a minute. But he's specifically Mad Rob now. So.
Sweet.
He might actually be doing a little bit with Glass Asian Creations too. I think he's half of the guys that are doing those glass guitars that you've seen on the internet. A price for that Worked Big Rig. I'm getting rid of that one for $300.
Sweet.
How tall is it?
It's to the top of the mouthpiece. I want to say that it's about maybe 7 inches.
So about that tall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My little rig?
Oh, it's a little bit
My
shorter
travel
than
rig?
that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit shorter than that. It's shorter than your torch.
Okay. What's this next piece here?
The next piece there is also a Worked Big Rig. That's a collab between myself and Robert Banks. If any of you guys know who Robert Banks is, he makes some really nice dichro marbles and other little sculptures and stuff. He's been doing a lot of collabs around the industry too lately. He's actually a really... I don't know about... Lately I've seen a few pipes from him, but like mostly I think he does like a lot of marbles and pendants and stuff. But his marble work's phenomenal, and
Nice.
everybody that I see like that follows him on Instagram really loves his work. Like they follow him intensely, and every time he posts something, he's like, "Hey man, how much is that?" Blah blah blah. You know, it's the same thing that we all get.
Nice.
That one is running for $300 also. That's just pretty much the collab price between the work that I did and the work
Right.
that Robert Banks did.
Nice.
And the same thing on the other one, the work between Mad Rob and the work between I. Makes it be, worth the money for you guys. A regular clear big rig runs for $100 retail, so $300 for a worked one's really not that bad, folks.
Right.
That is that thing is pretty special. That's a collab between a guy, Ev Burns, that was working at our shop. He's out of Virginia. I'm not sure exactly what studio he's working in now, but I think he went back over to Virginia for a little while, and he'll be back at Swagger Studios in a couple of months, maybe, is the story that I'm getting. That's an inline oil rig. It comes with a dish and a pendant. The top left picture is the pendant. The bottom left picture is the dish. That one runs for $900 retail. All the horns on that glow in the dark. It's really just pretty epic. You have to really see it in person to get the full.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're not getting the whole.
You're not getting.
Honestly,
all of it.
$900 for that piece seems like a really good deal to me.
Yeah, that's
So.
what a lot of people have said when I say that. They're like, "Wow, it's really only $900," and I'm like, "Yeah, we'll buy it then." If it's really only $900,
I wish
you're
I
like,
just
wow,
had
that's such a good
$900.
deal.
But it really is a good deal if I had $900 laying around.
That is this next picture is a full-size shower head, Swagger shower head, with a collaboration between Lunchbox and myself on the can. He sandblasted some work for me. It says Kaliber Glassworks across the back. There's a dragon logo on it and a few other little, stars and whatnot around it. Some Lunchbox symbols and
Right.
this and that. I'm selling that one for actually a reduced price because it has a chip in the joint. So it's going for $275. Normally that would go for around $500 retail. So that's a personal piece of mine. It's used, well loved. Like I got that one, and when I got it, I was like, "Wow, this is my first awesome piece. I'm going to keep this." So,
Nice.
That's a pretty good price.
so
See,
yeah,
so
$275 for
people can get some pretty sick pieces for not a whole lot of money.
yeah. I mean, it seems like a lot of money, but
But
when
it's
you're-
not.
But it's really not.
It's yeah.
You're spending
Compared
a
to
lot of
some of
time
the
with
other
your
stuff
piece.
out there that I've seen, when you look at a salt piece that's like $2,500 for less glass than this, and,
Right.
that you
For
don't ever
sure.
want to smoke out of because you're afraid that you're
Because
gonna
it'll break.
it. Yeah,
I've got several of those. Probably not the ones that you're talking about, but I've got a few pieces that I don't want to smoke out of because I'm afraid they're gonna get broken.
yeah. That's the same thing with that,
Spray
like that
cans.
monster inline rig that we were just talking about for $900. A lot of people have hit me up and been like, "Oh yeah, it looks pretty fragile." Blah blah blah. Let me let you guys know that when there was a guy moving out of our shop, He totally like swung around with a piece of glass and knocked that shit off the shelf. All that happened was one of the arms broke off. I fixed it, good as new. There's no other stress fractures in it anywhere. Like none of the wings came off or any of that other stuff. Like it fell a good 4 feet down to the ground. And one of the arms came off. So it's really not as fragile as it looks.
I gotta say, Joel was telling me about a guy that came into his shop and broke a piece recently.
Yeah.
And it was another glass blower. And Joel made him pay for the piece.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Because the dude, went to grab it, but he grabbed the piece by the dome. And,
Why would you
as
do
soon
that?
as it got away from the shelf, the dome released, and it just down on the floor. It was like $1,000 piece.
Yeah, you totally are paying for that.
Huge
When I grab a piece,
Joel's
the first thing I do is grab the mouthpiece and put I grab the whole joint and
Use
put my
both
finger
your
over the
hands.
dome.
Yes.
Because I know that I'm going to hold it and turn it over and look at it all over the place.
Exactly.
So if I keep the dome on it, my finger goes over the dome, or I instantly take the dome off of it.
I can't tell you how many times I handed a piece of glass to a customer in the shop. I'll hand them a rig and I pull the dome away from them before I even let them completely.
Because you know that they're going to turn it over and that dome's going to
or
fall
I'll pull
off.
the down stem and the
every
bowl
time.
out.
Yep.
Nope.
Every time.
Totally, I wasn't gonna drop. Yeah, you weren't gonna drop
Every so
it.
I mean, even as a glass blower, every so often when we're packing boxes or whatever, we're getting ready to pack something up, and there's a beaker bottom with a down stem in it, and we're like, oh shit.
Oh, it happens.
Oops.
It totally happens. How about this piece right here?
That
It's
is
like a fancy peace pipe.
That one is a double stack collab between Nick Russo and myself. That's a Swagger showerhead to Cirque.
Wait, Nick Lifeglass Russo?
Nick Lifeglass Russo, yeah, from here in Colorado. He's a transfer student like myself from somewhere far away, but we all love it here. But yeah, he came to the studio and did some work with me. He wanted to see what it was like to actually make a bong in a bong factory. So he thought he was going to come over for a couple hours, and we were going to do some work, and a couple hours turned into an entire day.
Nice.
So, yeah, he was like, wow, I didn't know that much work went into making one of you guys' tubes.
Right.
A work tube like that, we spent 10 hours on that.
Nice.
So I'm selling that one for actually a really good price also, considering it's a collab and I spent 10 hours on it. We're only selling that one for $500. So it's actually a triple perk. Since I got the mouthpiece so close to the top circ, it catches water up in the mouthpiece where there's a little flare right here in the top.
Right.
And it swirls water right there.
Nice.
You can pull through it as hard as you want, and it won't go up into your mouth
Right.
because of the bend in the neck, but it will catch water in that little bubble right there and swirl it. So it makes it be a natty perk right on top of the circ.
Sweet.
Nice.
It looks awesome. I like it. Nick's a good friend of mine too. So.
Yeah, Nick's a really good guy. I enjoyed working with him a lot. I can't wait to get him back into the studio to do a couple more collabs. So hopefully we can do something smaller this time so he won't have to spend so much time.
10
over there.
hours.
Yeah. He was like, wow, man, you're really wearing me out right now, bro. I don't think I've worked this hard in a long time.
Right, and I know he's been having some issues. He had an accident, a year and a half ago? He, fractured some ribs and stuff, and, dude's in some pain.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow, yeah, I didn't even really know what that guy was capable of as far as his glass
Right.
went until he showed up at the studio with some of his pieces, and I was really blown away by what he had. It was
right.
because he doesn't really post anything on
No, he really
Facebook.
doesn't post up much.
Not a lot at all.
No.
I'm wondering where does he sell his glass to? Because he makes really nice stuff. And
Yeah,
I
he
really
does.
want to reiterate that Nick Lifeglass Russo makes really boss shit. And he needs to put himself out there a little bit
He needs to
more.
post it up so we can see it.
If you guys are out there, you guys
Make
need to start hitting Nick up and tell him to post more pictures of his awesome glass, because he's a really good glass blower, and I think he's kind of shy. And
Yeah.
if we pull him out of his shell a little bit more, I think he'll wind up being
I think
a
we'll see
boss
some
in the
amazing
industry.
stuff coming from him.
Yeah.
I know he already does amazing work,
Yeah.
but yeah, for sure.
Especially with all the people that we have around in Colorado here, know,
Mm-hmm.
all the awesome artists that we have here and all the collabs going down, dude. There's no way that you can't learn cool stuff
Colorado has just become an epicenter of awesomeness.
all the way
It
around.
really has.
Since I've lived here, I was like, wow, this is it. This is Colorado. How come I haven't been here my whole life?
So many like-minded people.
And now that I'm here,
Did you think it was a cow town when you moved out here?
kinda.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Colorado, blah, And then when I came out here to visit before I actually moved out here, so that I'd know what was going on. And the couple of places that I started out, like I started out in Nederland, and Nederland is a really nice 4 square mile town.
Right.
That you'll wind up knowing every single person that lives there, and if they don't like you, they will kick you out. Netherlands awesome. It's the first place in Colorado in America where that weed's been legal in Netherlands for over 20 years. Did you know that?
Really?
Yes. As far as the city council goes, weed has been legal in Netherlands for over 20 years.
Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It could be less than that, but I want to say it's around about that.
Right.
So if anybody out there knows any information on that, and
We're going to have to find somebody
let
with
me
some
know.
information on
But
that.
it's been legal for a long time. Before it was actually legal in Colorado, and everybody, like when I first came up here, I tested it, and people were like, yeah, you can totally sit out on your front porch and take bong rips while the cops ride by. I sat out all day and waited for the cops to ride by with my bong.
They never did.
Taking bong rips. Oh, they totally did. And I waved, and he waved back. And I waved as I was ripping. And he kept riding.
Nice.
It was a true test, dude. I was like, wow, it really does happen.
That's freaking awesome.
And I was prepared to go to jail right then.
This guy's on a suicide mission. Let's leave him alone. Okay. Okay, so glass. We're gonna talk about this product right here, really quick before we go anywhere, because I like this product a lot.
Well, we got 15 minutes. We're doing all right.
Ish. We started a little late today,
started
so
at
whatever.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Sorry.
I got whatever
Do we have
I
a story?
want. No. If you want to find one, find one.
Shit.
I prepared this show 5 minutes into the show tonight. Sorry, people. This is what you get.
She took a nap before she came to, apparently.
I
and woke up late.
wish, I needed to stop and drop off a copy of a paper, and then the official paper at a different place. And then I got sidetracked by a UA and, whatever.
Yeah. Those pesky UAs,
Those pesky UAs. Somebody just wanted a cup of my pee.
I haven't had to take one of those in a while.
Fucking some bullshit.
Hey,
God dang perverts.
It's funny, though, because I like the lady that I have to go and do it for. Like, she's really awesome. We just chit-chat about random shit. Like, I gave her my hairdresser's phone number, like, whatever. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about is this party right here called Pure Satisfaction, which is a unisex product. Let me see if I can better explain it here. There we go.
That's the swagger piece, too, huh? That's what I thought was like.
Yeah.
It was like a swagger piece.
That
over
was
there.
actually the
But
first
bottom of
swagger
it-
piece at our house, wasn't
The
it?
bottom of it looked
that's
weird.
my-
I was like, wow, that thing looks weird. What is that?
That's my limited edition rare collector's item, first edition swagger rig.
I
right
was
there.
like, how old is that?
This.
From before you guys were even a shop.
Yep.
From the garage days?
From
Yep.
when you guys were
From
slanging
before
stuff.
I was there. Word up.
So
This piece has a kind of nice story behind it, though, because somebody really, really wanted one.
Yeah.
And I knew somebody that had some. And so we went over to Dan's house. I actually sent Dan a message asking him if he had one. And he told me that he had one that I could buy from him. And I walked into his house and he's all, here's your swings that you ordered. And I was like, sweet. And Jeremy's like, hey, man, did you get any of those rigs? And he's like, no, man, like, I haven't gotten them yet. And they're just fucking behind on all this shit, fucking whatever. And so we get home. And he goes to the bathroom, and I, like, quickly fucking unpack it out of the box, get it out of the bubble wrap and shit, and I just set it on top of his laptop. And he, like, comes out of the bathroom, he's like, holy shit, fuck, what the fuck, where'd this fucking come from? And I'm like, yeah, because I'm like that.
Yeah, 'cause I'm awesome.
I was like, that box he handed me, like, we, like, right under your nose.
But
those are the best ones.
Like that, too.
Right.
those are the best ones.
I'm kind of sneaky like that. That's awesome. So anyway, this product right here that I was going to talk about. I need a camera. Will you hold this over by the camera? Because I'm short and I can't reach and I'm going to start whining. Okay. Anyway, this is called Pure Satisfaction. It is made by Passion Parties. If you're interested in this product, you can hit me up on Jenny Cush, Passions with Cush on Facebook, or you can hit up my website, which is
Who fucking knows? Because you're not on the right page.
dude, I don't even know what just happened. I'll figure that out in a minute. Anyway, what Pure Satisfaction is it's a product that enhances your feelings down there for men and women. This is a unisex product.
Stimulates your pelvic area.
Your pelvic region.
Or really whatever you put it on.
I'll give you the...
You put it on your eyebrows for all we care. Shit.
Anyway, so
You
basically...
want sexy eyebrows?
Maximum eyebrow stimulation.
It may... Here. Find out.
Put it on. No, you asked.
Oh. Here, nipples. Give me a nipple.
Damn it.
Nipples.
Oh, it burns!
Shut up! Anyone else want some? I got goo all over the bottle. So it kind of has like a lube kind of viscousness to it.
I
anyway
wouldn't jerk off with it.
No, I wouldn't.
Although the first ingredient is aloe
it's got
barbadennis.
So
leaf,
anyway,
purified water, sorbet. Woo! Oh, my nipple. Whoa.
We're all about giving men a reason to have nipples on this show.
Why do men have nipples? So
Sam,
we can
you
enjoy
wanna try?
fucking
Sam will
toys.
try.
Well, I just...
Put some on your nipples.
We need more girls in this show.
I know.
We need more nipples with some fat behind them.
Your balls.
So
Dip your balls in it.
The way that this was developed that in 1998 the Nobel Prize in Medicine
Wow,
was
in
awarded
version
to a
one.
group of
Fucking highly
scientists for the
educated.
discovery and understanding of nitric oxide pathways, the basis for penile and clitoral arousal, erection, and sensitivity. With this breakthrough discovery, their development team worked diligently to formulate the ultimate unisex sexual intimacy gel. Say that in one breath. I think I
No
did.
shit.
So, Passion Party's team of medical doctors and neuropaths and chemists and scientists worked together to create their own exclusive formula designed to assist in improving sexual satisfaction. Pure Satisfaction is a safe topical gel enriched with a blend of natural ingredients, including L-argine, an amino acid that is known to promote clitoral and penile sensitivity and arousal. Pure Satisfaction is one of the first intimacy gels made available to both men and women. Basically, this product, what women do is they apply a small amount of the gel anywhere that they would like, including their nipples. Is it tingly? So imagine that on your clit, okay? Well, you don't have one, but imagine what that does for me.
Okay, there you go. I had to look around and I'm like, reword this because
I'm in a room with four men.
Imagine it on your tip.
Yeah, there you go.
So okay. Well, let's get into that. Okay,
You could put it on the underneath where the taint meets the balls.
Wait. Okay, so for women, you apply a small amount of the gel, which really is only one. Like you push it down and it's like a drop comes out, and that's about all that you really need. You apply a small amount of the gel in and around the clitoral area, massaging the gel into the soft tissue and the underside of the clitoral hood. This product is like the most tingly, cool, invigorating product that I've ever used in my life. Okay, it's insane. You're all welcome for that. For men, they can apply a small amount of the gel directly to the head and around the opening of the penis, massaging the gel into the tissue for 1 to 2 minutes.
Into the opening?
Around.
Damn, for 1 to 2
Okay.
minutes. You'll be done by then.
I know, right?
Shit, yeah.
So anyway,
Sorry, babe.
Pure Satisfaction can help maintain a healthier sex life, which is what the show is all about. We're actually talking about sex here. So, as a leader in sexual health and wellness, Passion Parties brings this exclusive and unique product for positive sexual satisfaction. Their proprietary formula combines an enriched blend of natural ingredients with the best of today's science to offer you the most unique, passionate experience. It is the only product of its kind. This is one of the first products that I was introduced to from Passion Parties, and I have to say it's probably my favorite, that and Lilo. So, yeah. Just throwing that out there.
That's good. You gotta put that shit out there because it's fun.
It's fucking awesome. Like, how's your nipple?
It's.
Nipple-y.
I don't know how to describe it. I'm not sure
Sam,
what's happening
how's
right
your
now.
nipples?
Is my mic on?
Yep, your mic's on.
It feels like lube, kinda. But it's also sensitive. I don't know. It's a very strange sensation. I think I used a lot.
I think I might have overdosed on the lube.
I think I used a little too much.
More is always better.
There's not a lot of smell to it.
Well, there's aloe in it, and it makes everything kind of soft too.
So if I was burned, I could use it.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd want to because of the tingliness.
Oh, my word.
My burns are tingling.
My burns are aroused.
My burns are happy.
But Passion Parties does offer a lubricant that you can use on burns because it has aloe in it, and it helps heal as well as.
What's it called again?
And apparently I got up too early today.
Slick stick.
Yeah, the slick stick.
A yawning motherfucker.
Pink.
Is that
Slick stick.
Is that the wiener?
What about the Molly or something? The Maggie?
It's Slick Stick. I swear. I saw this shit. You would think I would know. Slick Stick lubricant. Like, it looks like a huge penis bottle.
Looks like a large dildo.
GG slides right over it with some lube, though.
Oh yeah, that other the vagina.
The
pussy
vagina.
toy.
So yeah, Passion Parties offers things for both men and women.
Who is this Gigi?
Who's Gigi? What's going
We
on?
have Gigi, Kiki, Fifi, and Mimi. I think.
What's the best
It's an
one?
actual thing.
What?
Wait, really?
People in jail, they have a thing called the Fifi, which they get a towel and they roll it up real tight, warm it up in the microwave, and then they stick lotion or whatever in the middle of
Little
it.
lubricant.
And then it's their Fifi.
So it's a prison flashlight.
So
you know, there's the ghetto flashlight where you just take some wet paper towels and line a fucking paper towel tube and do your thing.
Right. Strong
Paper cuts.
Strong.
Right.
The banana peel, so be wary with the guy that
Oh, banana peels.
So anyway, any of these products from Passion Parties you can find on my website, which is www.jcush.yourpassionconsultant.com. And if you put in Sexpot Radio as your coupon code, you can save 25%.
We need to put a link for that on the new Sexpot Radio website.
Yes.
Do you sell a lot of things from Passion Parties? Like that stuff that makes you smell different?
I'm selling everything.
That shit's
What would
actually
you
pretty
like,
cool.
Sam?
Like that, we
Some
tried
chemical.
some, and she smelled different than I did with it. And it was
Yeah,
good.
it's
It was
pretty cool.
tracks. It was
The
cool.
pheromone.
Pheromones.
Yeah.
Inducing.
I smell great.
Huh?
Pheromone enhancer.
The pheromone enhancement roll on.
How much is that?
I can't remember. I wrote
Oh,
it there.
wow. That's probably worth it.
It's how much? No, it's not that much.
These glass pipes.
I know I have it here.
That's awesome.
Pure Instinct. It's $22 for a half-ounce bottle or $20 for a 0.35 ounce roll-on. Yeah.
So in case you want to draw an invisible picture on your dick
With pheromone
with
enhancement.
pheromone enhancer, right? If you're trying to have a tiger fuck
We'll
you or
bring that
something.
product in next time and we'll see how y'all smell, okay?
We got to bring in some girls too. So
We
we got
do
some.
need to-
So we got some opposing smells.
Yes. We need some.
Please bring some vagina.
So we need to bring some vagina.
I have an
down
issue.
here.
I think I need some men to ask some women to come on the show because only men will come on the show for me.
Yeah. Well, it's because you don't really. I don't know. Oh, we'll talk to girls. That's
I
easy
don't
enough.
socialize with women so much.
Exactly.
Because I'm a bitch. No.
This is true.
Yes.
This is
Some
true.
might say I'm a cunt, but
Madison was going to come, but she couldn't get her shit together before I was walking out the door.
Was she
so
napping too?
She was. She
Way
said
to go,
she tried
girl.
to wake me up, but
Way to
apparently
go.
she did not try hard enough.
Way to go.
She's like, oh, I tried.
I woke up at 6:30. I was like, fuck, what time is it? So I looked at my watch. I was like, shit, 6:30. Fuck. And I sat up, and she's like, I tried to wake you up. And I thought to myself, the fuck you did?
Shit.
Calling her out right here on the show. No. It's all good.
All right, boys and girls.
Yeah,
Let's
it's cool.
recap
She
a couple
probably
things.
did, but she didn't wake me up like my mom. For all glass inquiries, go to www.swaggerglass.com. You can get a limited product information on that. For all newer products, go to Swagger Glass on Facebook. or Kaliber Glassworks at Facebook.com, or Swagger Glass on Instagram, or Kaliber Glass on Instagram, or you can contact Jay at swaggerglass.com or kaliberglassworks@gmail.com.
You can find it anywhere.
We've got it all covered. We have a Twitter and all that stuff too, but I'm not sure what the Twitter account is because I don't follow any of that crap. Like, we have multiple social media outlets, so if you have a social media tool, follow us at Swagger Glass on whatever social media tool that you use. We're probably on it.
Exactly. Yep.
All right, so this
What
has been a
do you-
fun night. Well, I was just going to recap some of the random things that we talked about tonight before the show
Don't wear
ends.
headphones in traffic, motherfuckers.
Don't wear headphones in traffic. If you're driving slow and somebody's riding your ass, you're probably in the wrong lane. Get the fuck out of the left lane. The left lane's for speeding. People that are in a hurry. Why they need to pass you at 95 miles an hour is none of your fucking business. Just get the fuck over. It just is the way it
I'm in
is.
a hurry to get to the dispensary before it closes. God damn it, move.
Right. People have shit to do. You know, it's
Right.
it's none of your concern. You know, and what else? If you're a stupid person, stop.
Stop it.
Stop
And-
it.
and
Read-
don't breed.
Stop being
Read
that.
books, educate, stop breeding until you start learning. Clowns, they're everywhere. Business ethics, if you own a business, treat your people good because we'll fucking tell everybody. You don't know who the fuck owns a radio show.
Yep.
You know? Piss us off, we'll fucking blast you. But we also talk about the people that we love, too, the people that treated us well. Whether they want it or, you know, not.
Right.
If they don't want us to talk about it, of course we won't, but still. Dabs and dab safety. I forgot what I said earlier, but it was kind of funny.
Don't fucking blast in your house.
Okay, but on some serious notes, don't blast inside. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, it was don't overdose.
Don't overdose.
That was my advice earlier. Don't overdose. So for blasting, don't blast inside. Proper ventilation is very much the key, period. Be outside, be well ventilated, keep away from sparks, electricity, static electricity. You are working with a volatile gas. It's not super dangerous, but you can blow up and hurt yourself really bad. So please, be smart. Do it outside. As for dabbing, don't take huge dabs. If you're new to it, it is extra strength cannabis. So some of the stuff that you may see on TV is almost sort of true. It is stronger.
If you know someone is new to dabbing, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dickhead. Don't give them a fucking dime-sized dab, okay?
Come
give
on,
them a
you don't
little
wanna give
tiny
somebody to
dab.
pass out dab?
No.
I mean, if you got a friend who's talking shit, then whatever. Do what you got to
Then do it. If they like, I smoke a lot of weed when I was back on the coast.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
right- but right
fuck
now-
them
Not
up,
all your
okay.
Florida weed.
But right now
That
we're
I'm
all
sure that you got from us anyway, but
right now we're all
Not
part
us,
of a revolution.
But, you know, Colorado.
yeah. Not us
Ish.
specifically, but somebody in
Not me.
Colorado is retarded enough to send it down there.
Right.
Oh yeah. So we're part of a movement here. We're part of a revolution. So don't fuck it up.
So
for
get the
everybody.
fuck out of our way.
So, no, just don't fuck it up for everybody. Don't do
Right.
stupid shit, people. It's really that simple. Dabs is just, it's not a whole newfangled drug. It's a craze right now. It's a new way of making it. It's not even that new. This is actually pretty old. So it's just kind of hitting the scene. Something that I didn't cover tonight is trends, and we'll cover that next week. But the appalling level of trends is just insane. That was awesome. So stuff like stretch pants, yoga pants are sexy, but women.
But not if you don't belong in them.
If you're fat or you're wearing granny panties, I mean, come on,
No
fucking,
spandex.
you don't. Ugh. It's like spandex. You're gonna kill it for everybody. Knock it off. The thick glasses thing. That's about played out.
Glasses
About-
without lenses.
That's fucking
Stop it.
stupid.
Fanny packs? No.
Even if it's called a Janny back and it has speakers in it, it's still gay as fuck.
I haven't seen the
Unless
fanny
you're a
packs yet.
nerd,
That's
you
awesome.
know,
Jammy
if you have a
Jammy
if you have
packs.
a pocket protector or pencil, nerds. If you can play it off, it's fine. But if you're,
But
you're
it's
trying
just
to be part of the trend,
it's just everywhere.
And people don't leave home in fucking pajama pants that look like jeans. They're not fucking jeans, okay?
Oh, that's
Right, they're
That shit looks fucked up.
See, my glasses thick. I think they're pretty thick.
But it's my friends that keep leaving the house with glasses with no lenses in them that
Well,
really fuck with me.
But it's just it's the same shit
I
everywhere.
want to
It's,
poke those people in the
Oh
eyes.
yeah, that'd be funnier.
it's just
Oh, look at those lenses. Oh, there's nothing.
if you sit back long enough, you can just watch the fucking trends and just watch people, and it's just
People are
silly.
funny. People are weird.
I wear these glasses because they look good.
So please stop being trendy too. That's my opinion.
Stop
But
being
don't.
trendy.
But
Yeah,
be
I hate
trendy if you
trends.
want. Be free.
Yeah, make your own.
But
So-
because I got the radio show, I can complain about it. So.
Exactly. quick rundown on a few other things.
Nobody trusts kids in skinny jeans.
Yeah, fucking A.
Right.
Who's
Don't wear
saggers?
skinny jeans with boxers, okay?
If you're gonna wear skinny jeans and sag,
Especially
you
if
are
you're a
dipshit.
chick.
Yeah.
I've seen that shit. That shit's fucked up. Boxers all hanging out. Looks like you took a shit above your skinny jeans.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
If you're gonna wear your,
don't sag wearing your skinny jeans. How about that?
If you're gonna wear jeans that sag, make sure you put on clean underwear that day.
There's
Okay?
one guy in the world that can pull that off, and he almost died from seizures the other day or some stupid shit. So,
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
He makes millions of dollars by singing stupid shit.
So it's okay
try
that
to
he
be
wears
like
them.
him. Yeah.
Oh, and e-cigarettes are an awesome way to go.
Awesome.
I just got to say that
vape
because I'm
pens are
always
great.
ripping on this
Oh,
thing
oh, oh,
all the
oh.
time, so I got to say something.
Okay, so
Good shit.
remember,
Dude, I love my
everyone, we
cloud,
are
too.
giving away a turtle pipe on 420. I'm going to be giving away a few things tonight. I'm just going to post it up on our Facebook page, so if you're there, you win. Yay, there it is. Because I forgot to bring the shit with me to show you all.
Kaliber Glass will also be having a 420 giveaway, so be on the lookout for that.
Sweet. If you go to the Real Girls Who Dab page, which I'm now an admin of, we are giving away a free Purple Atmos Raw.
Oh, that's you.
After we hit 710 likes.
Where's my pens,
So go
bitch?
like our
I
fucking
have that.
page.
It's
I don't
amazing.
know. I just
It's
got
purple one, right?
added on there.
She didn't start it.
They just on my birthday they're like, you want to be an admin, and I was like, sweet. So anyway, also tomorrow, Wednesday, March 20th, the Hemp Lobby Day at the Denver Capitol. Get your butts down there. Start educating some people. Hemp Cleans will be hosting the Day of Hemp Education in front of Governor Hickenlooper's office. Come and join everyone supporting industrial hemp in Colorado. Also, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. will be the funeral for our good friend Niles Puckett at the Church of the Risen Christ Catholic Church at 3060 South Monaco Parkway in Denver, Colorado. We'll also be celebrating his life at Hood Lab, which is 3354 Larimer Street. That will be Wednesday, March 20th from 6 o'clock p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Come down, join us all for some drinks and dabs and celebrating his amazing life. He really was a good guy.
With less water in it. You can draw it up in there.
What else do we have going on? On iCannabisRadio.com, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. for 2 hours is JDR with Tim Martin and Mike. I guess
Bike
he's
Holly.
Bike on he's Bike on Facebook.
Bike
and
Holly.
Chad as well. And then on Thursday we have the Hemp Connoisseur Radio at 4 o'clock p.m. Mondays at 3 o'clock is In the Lab with Jennifer, and at 7 o'clock p.m. is iCannabis Radio with Georgia Edson, and then it's us on Sexpot Radio.
And
we'll
then coming
have
up in a
Aria
couple of weeks.
On
Wednesday, we'll be likely having a
iDab Radio.
long-awaited
coming
iDab
back.
Radio.
Whoa.
So
iDab Radio.
we took the
You guys
winter
need
off
to
so
start
we could
building it up.
so we
They're
could
like,
get
oh, the
some shit
winter's
going.
cold. We're not going to do this. No, I'm kidding.
Well, we had a lot going on this winter, but yeah, we kind of used the winter as an
Pussies.
excuse to take a little time off. So
More pussies on that show than this show. What the fuck?
it happens sometimes. We got hash to make, motherfuckers.
They're busy making all this awesome hash that they make.
So we want to give a special thanks to Jimmy from No One Left Standing.
Yes,
And Tony from River Rock for joining us this evening over the phone.
Yes, so No One Left Standing will be playing on April 5th at Herman's Hideaway.
Special show with DJ Starscream of Slipknot.
Yes, so you can hit them up on Facebook for tickets, or you can go on down to Herman's Hideaway and pick up a ticket. We're on the list.
If you show up and we're there and you're on acid, we like hugs.
Do the show live from there, I think is what Jimmy was saying. You want to?
They have to make sure they have a good internet connection.
Good internet connection? I'm sure we can arrange that. I think they've done stuff from down there. We'll talk to Georgia.
So we may have some
Yeah.
traveling show coming up. This
So we
could be
may
fun.
have a little show from the green room at Herman's Hideaway. So yeah. I
So
think that's
anybody
it.
else? Brandon, want to say hi? Because fuck it. Man.
Thank you. He's going to come
shout
over
out to
and help
Wolf
me
Tech Productions.
tomorrow so
Yay.
that we can get this shit up on iTunes. Yeah.
God damn. So I think that we about covered it all for
Yes.
this week. So thank you for tuning in. We love you all.
Have a good one.